Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Thursday. The weekend is almost here, and we're so glad you're with us as we continue our Sell It or Melt It event. This is going to be really one of those events that ever since it kicked off only just a few days ago on Saturday, this has been an event where every single piece we've been sharing with you from our inventory has been going out, and that's for very good reason. There are incredible values. This is the deal. It is quite literally, as the title indicates, it is sell it or melt it. It is your last call on the jewelry that's here in the inventory. This is where, again, a couple of things at work here. Not only do you get the greatest value you can get right now on the current inventory, but also it is the idea that if anything does remain from this sale event after, keep in mind it's discounted 10% off of the discounts, it is going to be melted down. That's going to allow us to give you a great value going forward with brand new as well. So it really is, it's definitely a twofold sale event. So it's helping us now in the current and the present moment, but also really helping us to give you those values that you know and love in the future as well as we create brand new. So this is what's happening. We have requests nonstop. It's been since Saturday kickoff, so that continues to be the case. Actually, we had a few of you that may have missed the show yesterday, looking for some pieces here tonight. So got those ready to go. It is time to dial when you see something you love, because remember, what you see is what you get. What we have on the air is the piece that you receive. So no gold color changes unless, of course, we have a couple available for you. It is the piece, the diamonds, the beautiful center stones you see. And then, of course, we're going to size it for you still for free and ship it to you for free as well. So it's a great night to be shopping. We have a couple pieces that I know you asked about from yesterday that we didn't melt down yet. We went ahead and put a pause on that because we want to bring them out one more time, and you might have missed them. So we're going to bring those out early. And also, I do have a couple requests. I know, Risa, we're going to kick off with you. So if you want to call in, I think she was watching before the show even started. How you do that, I have no idea, but that's pretty cool. So Risa's ready to go. And then we've got also, I know we had an online social media request for the leaf ring. I don't know who it was. I don't have a name attached to that, but we did have a request for the bypass style in the leaf ring. That is here. And then also, oh, yes, Suzette, we've got your piece as well. And go ahead and check your email, and we'll give you a great discount there for you. So also a couple last minute pieces. We'll see the butterfly again, the two butterflies that we had yesterday. And also I've got a Tanzanite or two, really, really good. Whether you want really affordable, higher end, bigger size, we got you covered there in the Tanzanite arena. Plus, we're even going to see, I've got a whole wheel of opals. I've got a whole wheel of diamond rings, and we've got some assorted pieces that are extra discounted. So it should be a fun night. We've got only 3 hours left. Don't know how long the sale's going on because, to be honest, we're just moving as much of the inventory as we can at these severe discounts and giving you incredible values. Plus, again, 10% extra off everything that you shop for here tonight. So take a look at this. This is going to be how we start. Now, reminder, this is a really popular, it's a mainstay ring. Usually when we have it up here, we need a good 20, 30, or 40 of them. Well, unfortunately tonight I've just got one. And what you see is what you get, of course, as we mentioned. So we're going to show you right now item number 1116960. And again, I cannot control who's on the phone lines first. So my advice is always, when you see the piece you think you might like, go ahead and jump on this phone line so you're ready to say yes when you get these discounts. It is $69.60. It's what I have affectionately called the celebration ring, because it's a larger cigar band style with diamonds that remind me of champagne bubbles of different sizes, and all gathered there in the middle, all in the middle of a concave band. And then they're all bezel set, so no prongs, very smooth surface, and a lot of gold. And of course, something that would be a lovely one to melt down. The odds of this sticking around, I would say, are nothing. I don't think there's any chance this sticks around, because we have one in white gold, the one you see right there. I'm going to try it on. This is a beautiful, beautiful idea. And again, you're welcome to get requests in. You do not have to get them in prior to the show. Some of you have. That's wonderful. But of course, as you're watching, some of you might be seeing the event for the first time, wanting to get in on your dream piece. Let us know what those requests are. We will help you out. But it is a perfect time to shop. And for those that say, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm buying jewelry these days. Well, we are here to show you that you still, if you know where to go and where to shop and who to shop with, you are going to get the most incredible values, better than we can even make them for. And let me remind you, we are the manufacturer. We're the only network on TV that manufactures their own goods. That's a fact. So this is really an opportunity where we don't have very often. So let's get you a great opportunity on this one. Let's show you what it looks like on the hand, so you can see that wider band style that we have here, and it's going to be good. Now this one's going to be, boy, our cameras are all over the place today. I'll tell you what I'll do. We got 60 points. We've got a great value. $29.99 it will not be. This is going to be for one caller, so come on in early, and then we'll show you whatever it is you'd like to see, whatever you can imagine. Again, give us a call. If you don't have an item number, that's okay too. Usually we can figure it out based on a description. You can always message me directly. You can email me directly. That is something that's probably the fastest way to go. So again, for those of you that love the celebration ring, well, again, one caller is going to take it, and it's not even $1,000. It is $9.99 to get that ring home, but of course, we're going to take that extra 10% off, so it will actually be $8.99 and change if you'd like to go ahead and grab that for yourself. Great way to go there. And again, all mirror reflective gold. Now we do have Risa the butterfly ring as well, so I know you want to see that again. So I will show that. As far as the earrings, we have some big diamond button style earrings for you. I do have, again, Suzette, whenever you're ready, we've got something for you. I know you asked about earlier, so I have got that, and happy to oblige your wishes on that for you. So it's going to be a good night. We got a lot of great pieces in. I do have a blue sapphire pendant. I know we sold out of all of our blue sapphire pieces last night, so I was sure to be able to bring out a couple more for you. So that's going to be here at $8.99 if you'd like to get it. Let me also show the butterfly ring from yesterday. This is going to be on the hand first because it's a beautiful way to get two different butterflies, two different ways to wear it, yellow and white diamonds as well. And again, we're still going to size everything for you for free, so keep that in mind. This is 1125-720, and it's a beautiful white diamond, yellow diamond butterfly ring. You've got the two different looks here, size-wise, color-wise, and those are still natural diamonds. They're very, very high-end quality. They're that beautiful bright color. They're very pronounced. They're solid pave. And this is going to be our 30 plus 58. So as we take you up close, I'm going to move that celebration ring aside, which is still available, but then you've got another closer look at the butterflies. And yeah, it's going to lean a little bit, but that's okay because you got to see those diamonds close up. And they're impeccable way that they're set and matching, and they're styling, and of course, a really, really good ring to get for those that really enjoy the butterflies. And this is going to be only $9.99 and stays as is. So we've got that one for you. And again, a couple of you said, could you show that again? I know on Wednesday it's hard because we have got that Monday, Tuesday off now, right? No shows on Monday or Tuesday. So I know Wednesday can be a tough one to remember that, oh yeah, we're back. So I know a lot of you really tune in on Thursdays, remembering that, okay, our week has begun here. We're getting ready to show you all the best of the best. This is the way to get your favorite piece. And Risa, let me know what you think. If you're going to give up the white gold, let me know because we have a couple of people who want them. And then there we are. There's the butterfly ring, also $9.99, but also $8.99 at checkout after your 10% off. Whatever price you see on the air is going to come down by 10%, so it's not actually your lowest price. So that's the beautiful thing. It really is. Your discount is applied at checkout when you're saying yes with your operator. So you're reserving the piece, you're getting that extra 10% off, and it's a great way to go. Okay, so the blue sapphire piece on the way. We've got earrings on the way as well. I've got one more of the star design necklace that's sold out in white or yellow, but I do have a rose gold available for you. And again, this celebration ring is also here. That is our last one. We will probably remake it. As much as I would like to go to 2 and 3 and 4 year gold pricing, well, that's probably not the reality, and I can't control that. So this is where, again, you're getting some big, big values, kind of a last chance. I'm just looking forward to bringing you brand new, really. So that's what it's all about. So let me know if you'd like that celebration ring. There's only one there, and that's the one in the white gold. That's it. We'll size it. So again, finished beautifully on the inside as this ring is. I know it's a bestseller. It's a favorite. So many of you have it, but if you want that one and white gold works for you, go ahead and grab it very quickly, and we'll have that one out the door. Then the same with the butterflies in the white and the yellow diamonds. Now here's our blue sapphire pendant. This is quite something here, and this is a remarkable value. We'll come in close and take a look at this gorgeous blue sapphire, royal blue color, amazing diamond shape to it in solid pave. And it's going to be our one only 112-3747 is your item number here. So again, fabulous to have y'all with us. Glad you're here. Yes. You're going to take which one? Okay, so the band ring. All right, so the band ring is sold. White gold's okay with them, right, Tim? So white gold gone on that band ring. Let us know on the butterflies. And then here we are looking at a gorgeous 58-point blue sapphire. Reminder, most everything I show you is one of a kind. Chances are, if I have to, I'm going to put both up there so that you're going to see and take your selection. But this is, yes. Yes, that one is true to size. Sure is. The band ring is gone. Butterflies are here. And then here we go with our blue sapphire. And then, Risa, let me know if you need to see the star in the rose gold. I have only one left. And then we do have those big earrings coming up, the big button-style earrings with over 2 carats in diamonds. So really wonderful to have y'all with us. And again, thank you so much for joining in the fun tonight. And this is fantastic. Well, hi, Brian. Hi, Brian. Now, if we were really good friends, you'd know my name is Lauren, not Laura. But Brian, nonetheless, it's good to have you with us. Brian said, be sure and tell her. And I got your message, Brian. Yeah, my really good friends know it's Lauren. They do, yes. But you know, it's not the first person to call me a different name. But anyway, so here we go with our sapphire. It's going to be very, very special, isn't it? Because it's that bright blue, 38 points in diamonds. And you do have a great look here in the finishing. I actually think, you guys might call me crazy, but I think that really would look cool even reversed. If you wanted to put it on just as a plain gold piece that's got carving one day, and then you want to flaunt the diamonds and the sapphire the next. Either way, it's a beautiful blue. It's a bright, amazing color. We've got this one going down below $1,000. I mean, it's just simply this. It's the best values you can get on jewelry. Take our everyday values that you've known and loved us for a decade, make them even better with the discount we got going on, then take your 10% just to make sure that there is no doubt these are the best values you've ever seen, and that's what our blue sapphire is all about. And then I'll give you a length here. Let's do that. We'll measure the length, and I got to jog that camera over. I think it must have got bumped. But take a look at what we have here. 1 inch top to bottom, actually maybe a tad bit more. Yes. Did she like the butterfly piece too, or is she going to let that go? Okay, so the butterfly is it's not sold, it's still available. Okay, so anyone can get the butterfly. And then did she say anything to you about wanting to see the star piece? I don't know if the rose gold is her thing. Okay, and then we've got those diamond earrings still to come. Let's take a look at this on the neckline just so you get an idea of the size of that 1 inch. It's not going to be $9.99, and it's not $8.99 either. It's only $888 for one collar on that beautiful blue sapphire pendant. And then it's going to be another 10% off. That makes it actually better than $800. You'll get it for only $7.99 and change. Let's go back to the wheel. Take another close-up look at that beautiful blue sapphire. Look at that color. Isn't that amazing? It's a really good royal blue. It's exactly what we want to see. Also have some heart-shaped jewelry today, necklaces. I've got a really special leaf bypass design. Not sure who again requested. We also have our last call on the 205 diamond earrings for you as well. So that's going to be $888. Really, again, $7.99 and change if you'd like to own that one. So that's a hugely important piece. We do have my favorite zircon I brought out. I've been really going through the best of the best in our inventory to really, again, if I've only got 3 precious hours per day, I want to make sure that we show you the best of the best. And if it's going on sale and there's no holds barred on the discounts, you better believe I'm going to make everything really affordable, but also I'm going to take some of the real fine of the inventory. And that doesn't mean always high-end or expensive. It just means bring out the best. So we're really doing that. The focal point is on the best of. You make requests to whatever you'd like to see. That sapphire piece, I'm going to keep on moving. That's what we got to do with an event like this in order to show you as much as we possibly can. Now, here's an interesting one. 112-6734 is actually going to be our Tanzanite trillion in rose gold. And sorry, we've got a messy wheel here, but look at that. That's a really cool stone. And this really has the look of, you know what? It looks like one of those unheated stones, and I suppose it is because it's definitely giving the blues and the greens, which you don't see from a blue wing block D. That's where you get reds. Actually, to that end, there's a little bit of a pink color that does come through on that gorgeous trillion cut, and it's a rose gold band. So it's actually going to be as is in rose gold. 6734 is the number. It's a 60-point trillion, and then let me show it on. It's a nice wide band, beautifully done here. It's about, let's see here. It's a really good look when you've got rose gold and stackable, and of course something a little bit unique. Most of our Tanzanites overall are in the white gold or the yellow gold, so it's nice to see some rose gold as an option for you. It does stay that way. We're going to make it a very, very affordable price tag. I just love the colors, and you know, it is one of those that if you can get the blues and greens, and you can get a little bit of those pinks, and you can get those purples. This is what we had a huge popularity contest on the other day. Essentially, everybody was asking for the unheated stones. So those blue greens are there, and we're going to bring that one down to $699 if you'd like it. So a beautiful mirror finish, wider band. The Tanzanite is a trillion, which is, I got to believe, our only one left in the trillion cut arena, and that one is a good one. So that'll be only $699. You get it for $70 off that price. I'm marveling at it. There's a real core of turquoise blue green. Then you get still those hot pinky flashes. Do you see them? Like, for example, right about 2 o'clock there, you see those pinky flashes, and then you've got the purples as well. So it's really giving you a lot of different colors. $699 minus your 10%. We'll move on. Got another great blue here. This one is actually would pass for a really good Tanzanite, but it's actually going to be a stone that rarely gets into this color. This is called Iolite. This is one that we had again, we had a beautiful stone the other day, and it was gone very quickly. This is our Iolite in this beautiful, almost floral, leaf-like design that is so specialty. It's going to be 112-6431. I'm just going to show you as much jewelry as I can over the next few days of this event, if we have a next few days. And again, we have to play every day like it's the last of the event, because again, when jewelry's gone, it's gone. And then we've got to get busy, and we already are. I know I was working on some new designs here this morning and this afternoon. So again, lots of new on the way, but again, trying to really find ways to not only give you the value right now that is going to be second to none, but also make way for how can we bring values to you going forward at the best case scenario. Well, that's what we're doing. And again, this sale event is like no other. So huge event to take advantage of. Let's also take a look at the Iolite here, which is going to be our, let's see, this one's going to be a 159 Iolite. Great size to the 159, does have 41 points in diamonds as well. And then you also have the white gold. So you've got a lot of white gold because it's a nice bigger, heftier mounting. We do enjoy seeing a lot of gold these days, even if we are just selling it down. Like this is kind of like melt price, but better, except you get diamonds and gems for free as well. So think like the gold is at melt, and then you've got this really incredible additional, in this case, almost a half carat in diamonds, the spectacular Iolite, which rarely gets into that saturated dark color. It's usually going to be that lighter blue or lighter lavender. Not the case here. Sometimes they can be very inconsistent with their colors within the same stone. That is not the case here. Go ahead. Do you want the blue sapphire piece? We're verifying right now on a few of our previous items, including the band, the sapphire piece, and so on and so forth. But this Iolite's actually going to be $9.99 in the white gold. Again, they will stay in the gold color because that's really where it's a challenge right now. If we're making that mounting in the yellow or the rose, it's going to cost about $3,200 just to make the mounting and then to transfer the stone over. So instead, just giving you the big discount you're looking for, giving you the great value on some of our top gems, some of our more unusual styles and pieces, and that'll be $8.99 at checkout, and that is the only Iolite that I have. Yes? I sure do. I bet you that's Suzette, right? Okay. Well, we have been emailing back and forth today. So let me go ahead and give her, I'm glad she's on the line because I could not ever show this at this price if she wasn't on the line ready to go. Here it is. This is the bright emerald and a carat 62 in gorgeous diamonds. Again, lots, what's that? Oh, do we need the ring size on this one? Okay, no problem. I can get you the ring size on the piece, or do you need the stone size? Ring size. You got it. Well, let me do that. Sounds urgent. We've got a size 7 right now. What does she need? Are we able to size it? I think we are. It's just she wants to know it's a size 7 right now. No problem. And again, what a beautiful, beautiful look this is when you're getting what essentially looks like you've stacked a couple of bands already with it. It's 1127055. This will be the only one we have. So again, it was shown. I know you guys asked me about it, if we could save it for today for another look, and here it is. So this one's actually going to go down in price. I'm going to make it a little bit better, a lot better actually. It was just here, just not even 24 hours ago, it was $24.99. Now it's $19.99 plus your extra 10% off, so it'll be $17.99 at checkout to get that one. And you can still go ahead and grab the Iolite if you'd like to. We do have some malachite here as well. We've got some big diamond earrings for you also. Tanzanite band and the rose is still here, and this one is going on the hand. So let's take a look at that one. And a beautiful way to get, look at that, bright as can be. And Jason, please say sold quickly if you do want it, because we have a couple people on your heels here, and I know we could sit here and sell them all day long if we had the opportunity, if we had the quantity, if we had the ring made up, if we had the stones, none of which are the case. So that's where it's just going to go and go quickly, no doubt. So $17.99 if you'd like to get that one. And that is a one only stays as is, but you're getting 2 tones of gold, the yellow down the middle and the white gold on the side. So it's a really special way to go, and you have that one. All right, that one is sold. Congratulations. Let's get to our ruby. Nothing is off limits, including gorgeous, bright as can be rubies like this one. And it's going to be item number 1127470, and that is a platinum design with the actual 49-point ruby. And yes, we can still retool platinum. So yes, again, it's a very important way to go. And don't forget, we still have the butterfly ring, the Iolite, the Tanzanite band, and the sapphire pendant. The idea is to move quickly so we can show you a lot of jewelry. And eventually, we're going to start getting a lot of requests in too. So we want to make sure we have enough time to accommodate those. Let's show you a close-up look at this ruby. Just the amazing color, you're getting clarity. And then it's got some fancy cut diamonds on the sides. Those are tapered baguettes. And then your big rounds, and they are large. 8 big round brilliants there, all the way lining the sides. That's going to be 55 points in diamonds. This one is, well, it's going to be on its way in a hurry and stays as is in the platinum setting. Love to give you that close up on a ruby because very rarely do they give you that kind of clarity, and that's what you're getting here. Perfect clarity, yes. The butterfly, we already showed it. Yeah, we showed the ring. It's a ring, actually. Yeah, it's the ring with the yellow and the white diamonds that was just up. Let me know, Debbie, if you need to see it again. And we'll do this one for $949 instead of the original $29.99. Of course, $949 after you take your 10% off. It's not a price we see as much, but it's $854. So it'll be $854.10 if you'd like to get it. And that is going to be our one and only in the ruby. And we have a very large ruby. It's a 2 carat plus. If you want to see it, let me just show this one on the hand very quickly. I think it's going to be a pinky ring at the moment, but again, we'll size it for you, even though it's in platinum. Yes. I can. The trillion cut Tanzanite. Let me go check on that for you. It is, I felt like about a 6, 5.5, 6. So let me see for you, and we will give you the exact on that one. It is a size 6 right now. It is. And that was rose gold on that band with the Tanzanite. This one's only $8.54 at checkout. Yep, it is a perfect size 6. And that one's going to be, of course, $8.54. If you'd like our ruby, that's the most affordable ruby I have for you. And then we do have, don't forget about the Iolite. Did you want to see the butterflies again, Tim, or did Debbie need to see that again? It sounds like she missed it. Okay, so we'll show the butterfly. It's a ring. It's a ring, actually. So it's 2 butterflies in 1 ring. Yes. Oh, you've got the Tanzanite. All right, Jess, it's already sold, unfortunately. So, yeah, we had a couple people asking about that. Thank you. Tanzanite band is gone. Was this Debbie, right? Hi, Debbie. Was that Debbie asking about? Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. So, Debbie, take a look at it again. We just showed it last night, and then we showed it again just a few minutes ago. But here it is. It's going to be 1125,720, and there it is with the white, bigger butterfly here, the white diamond pave with the yellow diamonds. I know it looks like 2 separate rings. It's one bypass style, but it doesn't come together. So you've got that little separation to it. And it's going to be 30 points in the yellow, 58 points in the white, a total of 88 points in diamond weight overall. And again, we're still going to size it, so please choose the size you want. I adore this ring on the middle and the index finger, so that's how it looks there. And it's actually going to be $9.99, but of course, less 10%. So you've got it for $8.99 and change. It does stay as is. You're getting 2 tones of gold. It's mostly white gold. The ring itself is white gold as far as the band behind it, but then you get a little bit of yellow gold for where the pave is done in those yellow diamonds, and that's only going to be $999, but really $8.99 at checkout. Does stay as is. So again, the only thing we need to know on case of most all the rings that we offer are, again, your ring sizes, and that's it. So it'll make it pretty straightforward. And there's that ruby. That ruby is gorgeous for $8.54 and change at checkout. And let me know who's got that butterfly piece. I do have 2 heart-shaped pieces of jewelry, both in necklaces with chains, so pendant, chain, the full necklace, everything. And then we also do have, we've got a great blue sapphire necklace coming up as well that's going to be awfully affordable. 2 yellow diamonds that are huge and a bypass ring, a Paraiba that's extra super duper affordable as well. Love this one. The stacking ability on this ring makes it so much fun, but you can also just wear it by itself. Let's take a look at this Paraiba that we have. Here's the Paraiba in this beautiful pear shape, but then it looks like a fancy cut because it's got a real kind of almost a pentagon, if you will, and it actually more of a hexagon. When you really look at it, it's actually 6 distinctive sides here in the Paraiba ring, which is 112, 64, 55, and that would be our Paraiba in that brightest of blue greens. And let me know what you're taking, operator, so we can clear them out. We will let everyone else know as well so that we can remind everybody where we're at as far as quantities, because again, what you see is what you get. Same here. It's got the double row band, and then extending from that is this pear shape, slightly elongated, beautiful clarity on that stone. That's where Paraibas are usually challenged, is getting a true 50-50 blue-green and getting elongation and clarity. Well, that's got it all. Stays in the white gold. We'll size it for you. Beautiful because of that one straight edge. You could even stack this if you want. You could stack it up with other things. You could put it next to more classic pieces or not. Wear it on its own, as I will show you here. It's going to be, well, isn't this a value? This is only one, and that's what it looks like from afar, and it really does when you see the way it's set in that hexagon style. It makes the stone look a little more fancy than even the pear shape it is. So it really gives you a very specific and very prestige look. You can obviously turn it around, wear it pointing up or down, whatever you'd like to do, but that one's going to be better than our $28.88 discounted price. I'm going to keep on going. And again, discounts are going to come even lower just because we want to move faster. And when we move faster, it really is just a result of getting those prices even further down than where they should be. That's not going to be $19.99 or even $1,500. And there are very few Paraibas, no matter what their size, that I can ever bring you. It's back up close where I could ever bring it below $1,500. We're doing that here with this very stone, with this opportunity. And no, it's not $14.99 or $13.99. And we're going to do it right now for $1,299 on that Paraiba. And that's going to be it. So that'll be our big, big value there. And $12.99, that is the most affordable Paraiba. I do have some drop earrings. If you want earrings that are in more of the green color, they're under $1,000 as a matter of fact, but that's really the blue-green signature color that we all so adore and collect, and $11.69 would be your final price on that one. If you'd like to go ahead and grab that, don't forget about our ruby, and pieces are going after the fact here, of course, because that just means we're moving at the right speed. So again, getting you all those values. Do you want to see the big earrings? the big diamond earrings. We've got so few to go around. We're going to do those in 5 minutes, bottom of the hour. You probably know these earrings. Let me flash them. They're the 2-carat 05 Omega back style. I know that many of you have asked about these. We've gathered up what we have. I've got a couple available, white, yellow, and rose gold, but that's the earring. We'll see them in focus in just a minute. So they're big. They're bigger than the ring. So they're really big earrings. They're giving you a carat plus in either earring and 205 in total. So we'll see those coming up. But the Paraiba, $12.99. Make sure you grab that if you'd like it. My favorite zircon, our collectible is here. Wait till you see the Tanzanite value I'm going to bring out for you tonight. That is going to be so inexplicably, I mean, just the pricing on this one is bonkers. So we've got a very important value on a museum reserve cushion cut later tonight that is classic. So we're going to see a $952, and do not shy away from these big Tanzanites because you've also got last call on them. All right, there's my Paraiba. Here comes the yellow diamond bypass. This honestly looks like, if I was just to kind of gauge where we're at here in our inventory of yellow diamonds, we oftentimes do big yellow diamonds. 3 carats I've got 3 of them sitting next to me. If you want to see a 3-carat yellow, I can show you 3 different varieties. They're going to be more like $25,000. Great discount, gives you a better price. But it's not often we see yellow diamonds brought like this, where you're getting the option to get a couple together. So it's really combining 2 very important stones together in one ring. This is still a bypass, but we're doing that larger presence to it. You've got that larger style. They are gorgeous pear shapes. They're actually brilliant cut pear shapes, which is so good to see. And then they're going to be that pave the rest of the way. It's going to be item number 1126804, and that is, well, a perfect match in your pair of pairs. It's also a carat 22, so they're nice and large on the pear shapes. You've got 61 points each if they're exactly the same, and they likely are. And then you've got that beautiful 43 points in the white diamonds around it. This ring, versatile, yes. Comfortable, yes, but makes a statement and is a lot more bold than you expect rings to be, and it's all done in platinum. So that's where you're getting that really dense, heavyweight metal. Let me show it to you on the hand here so you can see how it's going to look. As you look at that bypass design, and remember, those are some very significant sparkle factors coming off of those pear shapes. They are scintillating like very few pear shapes can do, and that's thanks to that extra brilliant cutting you have. Could be a pinky ring, honestly, all the way on over. Could even go, I mean, if you want to go outside the box, that could be the most beautiful elite thumb ring ever. It's a heavier ring, yes, but it would work that way. Notice how it's still a bypass, but it's still narrow enough to really wear it anywhere you'd like to. How about the index finger? How about middle, stacking if you want to? There is only the one, and it's rare to see 2 larger yellow diamonds coming together. And again, this is where we're traditionally seeing it on the ring, but I just want to show you a variety of different ways you can wear it, because obviously that's going to determine what size you ask for, and we're going to take care of that. But it is going to stay in the platinum setting, and it is going to be marked down from $49.99, and you have 2 of the premier yellow diamonds in our collection right here and now, and it's going to be so much. Remember, these prices don't get any better than where they're at. It is that simple. It's a take it or leave it deal. But the true story is that they don't get any better than where they're at. Between what we're doing with the discounted price and then adding the extra 10% off, it just simply makes this the best value you can get on your fine jewelry here or anywhere, because obviously nobody's going to touch what we do in value. So this is where, again, when we mark our prices down oh so low, you've got this extra opportunity to really get something very special. And to that end, yellow diamonds and white diamonds together, under $2,000. It's only $1,999 to get that one to you, and it'll really be $1,799 because there's an extra $200 coming off of that price. So it is a wonderful way to go, and I just think it's not like anything else we have. It's really unique to this particular ring and matching up to perfection on those pear shapes. So really, really good style there. Give me a call if you'd like it. It'll be $17.99. Then we're going to get to some of our heart-shaped jewelry options we have. One includes a really big round diamond, and the other one is going to have the really, the diamonds that emote. And what I mean by that is they have an emotion to them. And I'm not going to use the exact word because there's a big designer that uses a phrase that is probably trademarked. So we'll just show you what we mean when you talk about a really cool heart-shaped design. Take a look at this. It's going to go on the hand here first because there's actually bezel set diamonds set within this open design among the heart shape and all the diamonds within. This is one of those looks that is just really unique to what we do. And then of course, look at the back. So you're going to see that's a reversible style if you wanted to wear it that way, but really I think you want to put those diamonds up front. So it's going to be item number 1127183. I want to take you first to look at the measurement on it because it is going to be 18 karat two-tone gold. It stays mostly white, and we're going to throw in the white gold chain to match, but then you get a couple of bezel set diamonds in between in that little looking glass, if you will, and that's going to be 7/8 of an inch top to bottom. Now it does have the pave bail. It's going to have the chain included, which does have some adjustability for it as well, and that's a 16-inch chain, and then you can make it a little shorter. Now don't worry, if you want to use a longer chain, if you have one, you can pop this chain off and use it with another thing if you want to. So if you want to go a little longer, or maybe a diamonds by the yard, you've got that option. But look at how beautiful and different that looks when you see it from a distance away, to have those diamonds that are set within that design. So really unique. We're going to take it up close as well so you can see all the details, because it's a little more unique than some of the different heart shapes we have. I have a very traditional one coming up next. This one's got the dancing movement. There you can see it's actually some rose gold as well. So technically it's all tri-color gold here, because you're getting a little rose, little yellow, mostly white gold, and you see the 5 individual bezel set diamonds are going to move within of that looking glass there. So it's really cool how this is done. And that's the back side, and that's the front side. And wouldn't that be a great Mother's Day gift? What about a mom of 5? What about a mom with, or one of the grandmoms that's got 5 grandchildren, or anytime 5, or really 7? Because it's really 7 hearts overall, isn't it? Well, if you count each and every one of the diamonds, I look at that as like your little, significant, kind of like encapsulating who's within your heart. Who do you hold in your heart? Who is always close to you and always top of mind? Well, that's maybe indicative of those 5 stones that are in the middle. But then you've got the heart-shaped bail and the heart-shaped design as well. This is one only, stays in the white with a little bit of rose gold and yellow gold, and that's going to be our $29.99 piece with the chain included. I will take it down and we'll make it $999. And then for the record, we have another heart shape coming up that's going to have 1 individual white diamond. So if you go tricolor, you go here. It's all 18K, which that's significant because it's actually got a lot of weight to it, but also that higher purity we love to see in 18 karat gold, but a $999 price tag. It's really $100 off that price as well. So huge value there. And thank you so much if you get it. We are going to show you the other one because it's obviously good to have options. We enjoy options usually, and this would be the next option in a more simple heart-shaped design that is going to still have, though, a significant diamond. And here's how that works. I'm going to hold this upright so you can see it's actually a diamond that's done in a basket that's going to float and dance within this open design. It's 30 points on that one individual diamond. The item number is 1127178, and this will do it for our heart-shaped jewelry here tonight. But that is going to be one significant 30-point VS stone set within the heart shape, which you can see is asymmetric, almost like that beautiful designer heart we see a lot in sterling silver, but this is done in platinum. So another upgrade there. Let me show it against the hand here, and look at this chain, the sparkle quality of this chain in the white gold that is set to match. And then of course, look at this adjustability. You got it. 18 inches maximum. You can make it shorter if you'd like to. Here's the length of the heart shape. Let me go ahead and grab the ruler here, show you what that's going to measure from top to bottom. And again, with Mother's Day around the corner, Easter's only a week from Sunday, which that snuck up on us. And then we've got Mother's Day shortly after that. You've got a full inch top to bottom there with the bail. Here's what it looks like from a distance on the neckline as well. So again, and how beautifully balanced it is. I love and appreciate how it's balanced there, despite the fact that it's got one side that's a lot larger than the other. And you can see that diamond's always going to face purely upright and centered for you. So here's what it looks like up close one more time. And let's get a great value for you on this one, even better than $9.99. We did $9.99 on the last option. This is going even lower than that with one significant diamond instead of a lot of smaller diamonds. Here's where you get that one big diamond with all that mirror finished platinum, and we'll do this one for $888, but you get an extra 10% off of that price. So that is a big, big value, and only one there. And of course, you see the way it's set. So it's going to float but still move. So it's not actually fixed within that heart-shaped design. There's a little O-ring that's going to allow that basket to move a bit throughout the inside of that design. And then of course that beautiful chain coming with it, also in the platinum, and a Rolo link, almost like think of like a mini paperclip link chain, but with some diamond cutting to it as well. All right, bottom of the hours here, we're going to show the diamond earrings coming up. To think this is the last time we see these earrings is a little bit, you know, it's a little, to be honest, a little sad, because these are actually a style that was developed because it is meant to match a ring that was very, very popular, continues to be whenever it's on the air. This is actually the earring. I do want to show you the back because it's got that omega backing, which I think is so important because a lot of you ask for that. Not every earring can be made with an omega back. It has to be a bigger earring overall. We actually have all 3 gold colors. And when I tell you these are going to go quickly, I wish we had 100 of them or more. It's only going to be a couple here. We have one in white, one in yellow, one in rose, and that's it. So this is going to be a critical moment for those of you that have a preference in gold color, and most of us do. We're going to put the white gold up front, but here's your yellow gold option, and it's going to be at number 1. Let's see, I don't have this one memorized. 1112925. And yet here's your yellow gold, and then we're going to show you the rose gold. So come on in. This is going to be a huge opportunity, and you do get 205 in diamonds per pair of earrings. And this would also be if you are lucky enough to own the ring or the pendant that have previously come out to play. Here's your last chance to get the earrings, which aren't they amazing? And they're actually all bigger round brilliant diamonds, but set together in this square cushion shape that make them oh so impressive and important and large. But you've also got 205s, over a carat in each earring. I will try one on for you. We'll give you the length and measurement as well, 5/8 of an inch. You can see up there. We will show that to you and let you just take advantage of an incredible value. Come on in though, because white, yellow, rose, gold, they are going to fly, and nobody puts the sale together like we do, but this is our best ever. So here's your chance to pick up what you love, get something special. I think we all know the consistency of our white diamonds, and you're also seeing them up there. So you see the consistency. Our white diamonds are impeccable. They're so good that a lot of people are going, you know what, I don't even know. I'm seeing lab-grown diamonds, and the big deal with lab-growns is they're supposed to be such a better quality than what I can ever get in real. Yes, we would be the exception, because you are getting such a high quality of what, that is why lab-growns exist for the most part, is because most people can't afford really good white diamonds, right? Good diamonds in their natural quality go for a ton of money. We are the exception to that rule, which is why we have introduced a lot of folks to the world of VS Diamonds who never were able to embark on that journey before, just because we make such a point of making them affordable. Now these earrings, operators will need to know if you want the white, the yellow, or the rose. Which one I'm going to take a yellow gold here and show that you on the hand here, the measurement. That whole omega back is going to disappear when they're on, which I will prove to you by putting one on. But you can see here what it's going to be size-wise. It's a little over half, so it's really 5/8 of an inch there in square, but a more rounded square. So that means that square cushion design. We can take a look up close, and then I'll just pop one on here. It takes me about 3 seconds to put one on. And then what we'll do is we'll make this an incredible price tag. And you know what? I'm so thrilled we have these, especially if you're lucky enough to have and own the ring already. This is the chance to pick them up in the 205 white, yellow, rose, gold. Tell me which one you love. We're going to make them really affordable here at $1,999 only. And they couldn't be easier to put on, but what they do is they give you, instead of a drop, they're giving you a lot of presents, but in a stud earring. So this is how, and you can obviously maneuver them a little bit when you do put them on. You can straighten them up and down, which I think a lot of us are going to do. So you have this great squared off style. You can see how they're going to look. You probably want to leave your second earring maybe off if you have a second piercing, but just to pop those on here live for you, just to give you an idea of the perspective, and you can see how they sit upright to the world. So we have them for $17.99 because, of course, that's going to be your extra 10% off you're getting. We'll take another look at them up close, and really easy to put on and take off thanks to that hinged omega back style. So I know they were requested. We're lucky enough to have them still here in stock, but only down to what you see there in the white, the yellow, and the rose gold. And take your favorite, or what you're lucky enough to already own in the ring, and then we'll get them right out to you. Isn't that the greatest thing as well, is that you've got an opportunity to actually save so much, but you're also getting pieces right away, because we're not making anything from scratch here. We're not having to, you know, redo mountings or customize by building a new mounting overall. It's just what you see is what you get, especially with earrings. There's no sizing needed, so they can go right out to you. And in a couple of days from tomorrow, you're wearing your new earrings. You're wearing your new necklaces, your pendants, whatever it is. Even our rings that we're sizing for you still are still going to be right out faster than we can do anything else, because usually with a gold color change, it does take some extra time. Obviously, the beauty of the sale is not only the incredible pricing you're getting, but the way that you're getting that really, really quick on the way out to you. So again, if you need something for even Easter Sunday, let's say you've got that big event planned and you're seeing family and friends and you've got that gathering and you're ready to have your new piece of jewelry on for Easter Sunday, or if it's something coming up here in the next week or two, you're going to have your jewelry. So again, it's really great to get. Yes, let's see. Which one do you have? White gold, okay, so it sounds like we're verifying on the white gold. And again, I will make sure that you get your favorite here, but $17.99 only on those. And let me find my pen here so we can make some notes. And then we've got the rose gold, the yellow gold, there's the white gold up front, which just really allows it to almost at first glance just look like one big diamond. And that is a great, great look. So again, last call on this opportunity. And again, anything that's left over at the end of the day, so at 8 o'clock tonight, anything that's left over from the show, the melting process begins. Those stones are removed, the gold is melted down. We can then hopefully get around some of the higher elevated gold pricing, and gold pricing is not going to be going down anytime soon. Yes? Sure, we did, and we'll do it again, okay? She might just be a little behind, but if she's interested in the white gold, here's what the white gold looks like on the hand. So here it is again on the hand, which again, does she need the measurement? It's 5/8 of an inch. If she needs to see, I had the yellow gold on, but if she needs to see the white gold on, I'd be happy to do that, but they're all gonna be the same size. You can see there, it's gonna be the same width-wise as it is lengthwise. So you've got the same, again, square look. Here is how this backing works. If you're not familiar with an Omega back, this is a hinge, so it just simply flips down. You simply do that. It's a post, you flip that hinge down, and then you have a lot of access, easy on, easy off, flip that hinge back up, and that's gonna rest comfortably against the back of your lobe. So it's really simple and easy. I know the Omega backs tend to be the most popular of all the different styles that we do in earrings. It tends to be a little bit even more beloved than even a standard post and butterfly. Okay, and don't forget about our heart-shaped jewelry. It's all here. The heart-shaped designs we had for you, whether it was that floating diamond look with the bezel sets in the tri-color. Don't forget my favorite yellow diamond piece, that bypass in the pear shapes, also available in here for you. Several pieces are, but again, we are going to get busy here. We know that. Most people don't tune in until 7 o'clock. That's another hour and 20 minutes from now. It's like you guys are getting the preview on everything first and getting first dibs on all the really exciting pieces. Now, we're going to take a look at a new Panther design that is also one of our best with blue sapphires. So Panthers in diamonds. We had the other day, actually, in the reversible diamond Panther style. It was very, very popular. Look at this one, though. That is diamonds and blue sapphires together. We're going to see that next if you want to go ahead and hop on the lines. I'm going to move those earrings aside. Let me know if you have any questions, Paulette. Any questions on the white, the yellow, or the rose gold, but it looks like they're all still here, and they're $19.99 minus your 10%. It's an extra $200 of savings that you're getting. And then here's our Panther piece, which is item number 1126018. This will be, it's always a tougher one to show because I just want to make sure you don't see any of that beautiful piece blocked by the tweezers. But look how gorgeous, the mirror finishing with the texture within it. The texture creates little spots. And sorry, we have such a mess of a wheel here. I don't know what's floating through the air today, but here we go with our 52 points in blue sapphires, all burnished in. Then you've got one, let's see, is it one diamond or two? There's one diamond eye there. And then you've got that beautiful spotted effect where it's very complicated to do. Texture within mirror finishing, and all the different levels that's created to create that finishing is not easy. And you've got 52 points in sapphires, diamond accent, and of course the 18 karat gold, yellow gold only. That's it on that one. Is that a diamond in the eye? Honestly, it might be. It's not listed, but I think I see one, so I'll have to get my loop and see, and I don't think my loop's out here. But here we go with 52 points, 1.25 inches. Let's show it to you from a distance away. This reminds me a lot of the Panther design, which if you missed it the other day, we did bring out the reversible style with the mirror finish gold and also the diamonds, and then the other side being the satin finishing. So if you need to see it, I think we have one left. But here it is in that 18 karat yellow gold, but I'll tell you what, this is a big moment for the Panther lovers out there, especially if sapphires are one of your favorites. That's what it looks like. There's that 1.25 inches top to bottom length. We'll show it on the neckline as well. And again, stays in the yellow gold for you. That's what it's going to look like from a distance away. And we're going to make this one under $4,000. It is no longer $39.99. Back to the up close we will go. This is not one that's going to last very long. You know that. And of course, with that one available, that superstar piece, that really remarkable, we know it, we love it, we've seen it many times by big designers. Now we have it here for you for less, and it's not even $2,000 or $19.99. Big, big value right now. That'll actually be down to $1,777, plus you're getting an extra $177.70 off. So that will be a huge value, and $15.99 will make it yours if you'd like to go ahead and grab that one for your very own. But stays as is. Again, no sizing needed on that one either. So you know how that goes. It's going to be right out to you. That's lovely. $15.99 and 30 cents. I had a rave review just yesterday, wasn't it yesterday, about our Panther pieces and how beautiful they are. And This is by someone who owns the big designer one and was adding to the collection. And they had spent over $30,000 on a Panther piece from a very well-known French designer. And they said ours was made quite a bit better with a more substantial gold weight. So I'm thrilled about that. $17.77 if you'd like to get that one. Don't forget our Paraiba is still here. We've got a sapphire necklace. I did have that pendant earlier. It's still here. But I do want to show you something else just in case you ever wanted a really affordable way to get a sapphire and diamond piece in a necklace with a chain, where the real issue here is that the pendant is wonderful, but the chain is worth more than where I'm about to price this. And it's a sapphire in the royal blue, 112-4459. Give us a call. I know the earrings are continuing to go out. Those 205 diamond earrings are fantastic. Here is our blue sapphire set in this spear-like design with the diamonds as well. The diamonds are pave top and bottom. You get the blue sapphire, which is remarkable. This is also going to be a 45-point blue sapphire with 7 points in diamonds, but the chain, which is also including diamonds, that is coming with it for free. And it is not the kind of chain you would expect to get for free. Number one, it's in 14 karat solid white gold. Chains by themselves right now are $600 and $700 if they're just 16 inches. The difference here is you've got diamonds in the chain and adjustability. And it's going to have the bezel set diamonds. So very much like your diamonds by the yard that I know are a very, very big favorite here. Let's show it from a distance away. I'm going to show you how this will still work on a DBTY if you want to use your larger DBTY, let's say, if you want to dress it up. Maybe you're thinking and considering giving the chain as one gift and the pendant as another. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. On the hand, there you can see those two diamonds that I decided to put the pendant right there in the center. You can do what you wish. You can make it a little different if you want. You can move it around, but there is your lobster claw closure, and 16, 17, 18 inches in length. Now, this would be worth it for the chain, I promise you. Here's what it looks like on the neckline. Beautiful sapphire. Of course, sapphires go with absolutely everything. So it's meant to be worn every day. Obviously, this is your further away shot. This is as if, let's pretend we were at lunch right now. We were sitting across from each other at the table and, sharing a lovely afternoon. That's what you would see. That's the perspective. So it's not a huge piece, but it definitely, you're not going to miss that. It shows up. It's got that beautiful, almost spear-like design, and it's going to be diamonds included in that chain. We're going to take it down below $500. So just when you think you couldn't get fine jewelry any more affordable, maybe you've resorted to starting to look at sterling silver instead of gold, because that's just the reality of the fine jewelry world. We have got a sterling silver price on a fabulous piece of gold jewelry with diamonds, with a sapphire, all of the bells and whistles, including the chain that is not for display purposes. You're getting that chain as well. So this could not be any better. I don't think it could. I know we're giving you two pieces of jewelry in one, or just one very, very nice, heavy-duty, popular piece that's going to be that lovely, looks like you spent a fortune. And we're going to make it better than $4.99. Only a couple available, in white gold only. And luckily we have 2 or 3, because you know what? Actually, we have 4 of them. Oh, good. So we have 4. I just counted. We've got 4 identical pieces. So maybe you want to get 2 or 3 or 4 and celebrate multiple gift-giving opportunities for lots of loved ones, lots of jewelry lovers. It is $399 for the sapphire, diamond, gold piece, and chain included, and that is quite the value there. So $399, you still get about $40 off, so it's going to be under $360. And only 4. And we'll give it 30 seconds, and we'll be happy to take those chains. I don't know if we'll melt the chains, to be honest with you. I think the chains will go to good use, probably being sold independently, but the problem is the chain by itself would be more. It would run you more to buy the chain separately. And that's the truth of the gold jewelry world today, is that a chain that is plain, remember, this actually has diamonds within it, 2 diamonds bezel set within the chain itself, white gold only. Make sure you grab that one if you like it. We have an imperial topaz necklace as well. So neckwear is big in this show. We've got a huge opal pendant for you. Grotochrosite earrings are here. We don't see that every day. Malachite is here. Ammolite, one big Ammolite. We had a great Ammolite the other day, but it was on the smaller side. We do have a really incredible Ammolite piece for you as well. Don't forget about my yellow diamond bypass, or the Iolite, or the Panther, or the heart shapes, or the ruby. We've got those for you. Let's keep moving. We got an opal wheel at the top of the hour, which is only in about 10 minutes. Only 2 hours left to go, and not much longer of this event, because once all the jewelry is sold through, and we've either decided whether you're going to take it or whether we melt it. That is when we move along from this event and start bringing you all the brand new. So very excited about that. But here we go, $3.99. Only 4 available, still available if you'd like to get those. It's going to be under $360. They are really 2 separate pieces of jewelry in one. You can get as many as you want. I would think ahead even to September because it's September's birthstone. And it is going to be a chain that is worth its while. Remember, it's, how many? Just one? We have actually 4, so we have 3 left then. All right, so 1 gone, 3 left. If you'd like to still grab one of those, we also have our museum pieces here. I brought up my favorite museum pieces. I did have a yellow diamond heart shape, by the way, big time stone, a 1/1 yellow diamond. That's the heart shape. Don't see that every day. Even have a 151 yellow diamond. And if you have any requests whatsoever, this is the time to get them in. I would be highly suspect of this event going on any longer than a day or 2 more. So give us a call with your request. What can we discount from our inventory? Everything must go. And that's where, again, we're just giving you one last chance to get the price of a lifetime. If it doesn't go, we melt it down, use that gold for the new. Hopefully that's going to allow you to have more affordability going forward with new as well. So there really is a dual purpose to this event. And really, it's all about value. And don't forget about that Paraiba. We have too much silver here. That's good, though, because I've done this event for 3 days so far, and we had, I think, a grand total of 7 pieces left from the entire 3 days. So we didn't have much to melt. So hopefully one of these days, I'm going to be telling you not to buy stuff, because we do need some jewelry to melt down. Otherwise, that whole idea of making new with a old gold price is going to go, out the window. So do need some pieces left, but really want to make sure there's some surprises here that I think really should go before they get melted down, like that Paraiba we just had. Okay, last call on the sapphire pieces, $359 and change. If you'd like to get one, I have to show you the best Ammolite we have. Simply amazing, and a beautiful bright, bright, bright color to it, which again is multiple colors because, well, that is why you want to have that Ammolite. And let me get the little fuzzy wuzzy off of it. And this is going to be our bright round. This has 3 colors, but really even more. Because where the colors meet and mix and match, there's a different, first of all, when have you seen Ammolite that gives you turquoise? It looks like Paraiba blues coming through on the blue section of the Ammolite. There's red, there's green, there's blue. All 3 colors brought together like you see here. You're still going to get that vibrant royal blue, but as it moves, and this is like I'm going to call attention to all opal lovers here. If you're traditionally an opal lover, please consider this Ammolite, because opals can't do this. I got a gorgeous array of black opals. None of my black opals, which are far more money, do what this stone does. This is Ammolite, which also gives you a history to it. It's an actual fossilized shell from the Ammonite sea creature that's from 66 million years ago. It's item number 6662, and it's a 216 round Ammolite with all 3 of those primary bright as can be colors. It's got the red, the green, the blue, but the blue is really giving a turquoise, which just doesn't happen. And that's the one you get. So you're not going to get something that looks kind of like it, because Ammolites, the shame of it is, if you ever see them out and about, they usually are more brown in color, and that's it. That's it, just a brown color. That's all they do, and that's all they give. It's really different to get those bright primary tones in color instead. You get a whole different look. You get a lot of wow. Again, you're not waiting for an opal to give you one little bit of color here and one little bit of color there and have to be in just the right light. You're getting all that color all the time. Take a look at it. It's our 216 round. It's our diamonds at 86 points. They go down the center. They go all the way around the stone. That's just a beautiful gem. And it's got such a history, and you don't find it just everywhere or anywhere. And I love that we're bringing in, of course, gem quality materials only been found in Alberta, Canada. So that's where it comes from. And we're so proud to have this for you, because it's actually going to go under, well under the $4,000 mark, $39.99 no longer. Taking it significantly less than that. And all you can do is call, because we have one. So I wouldn't imagine this one's sticking around too long, especially when it's under $2,000. And better than $1,900 or $1,500. Let's keep on going. This is before you get an extra 10% off here today. And again, you got 2 hours left today to do that. So please take advantage of it. And here we are with a great value of $1,399. Stays in the yellow gold, of course. And that will be our one and one alone. So huge value, and $13.99. minus 10% is $12.59 and change if you'd like to go ahead and get that one. So a beautiful Ammolite. Love that striped effect that it has, but still where the colors are not, there's not like one distinctive line of demarcation. Instead, you get this beautiful glow and that transition from one color to another where even, yes, look at that, the reds giving way to oranges and yellows, into the greens, into the blues, which give you those aqua tones. It is a bright, vibrant, looks like magic, doesn't it? And that's going to be actually $12.59. So huge value there at $12.59 and a dime. If you'd like to go ahead and get it, yes. Okay, the heart shape. I have two. So I have a heart-shaped yellow diamond, and you're also allowed to ask requests if you have one in particular you want to see if we have still. I have two today that aren't 3 carats. I have three 3-carat stones that I have to show you. I have 1.5 carats, and I have one 1 carat. So I'm not sure which one she's thinking about, but maybe it's the yellow heart shape that we showed you. Let's do that next for you. No need to wait. We can see who's got the Ammolite first, then we'll bring out the heart-shaped yellow diamond. We do have a 1.5 carat that is in a dome style as well if you're looking for a bigger center stone, but that Ammolite is a dynamo of a stone, and $12.59 gets it to you. Next up will be 112-6904. Remember, I'm moving before pieces go so that we can show you more. So it's your, again, ability to call in and ask about those pieces because most everything is here. Here's the heart-shaped yellow, which I have a feeling is the one she was asking about. It's a beautiful heart-shaped yellow with a double halo of yellows and then another halo of white diamonds around it. 112-6904 is your item number, and that Ammolite is verifying, so we'll see who's got that one shortly. And then here we go with a big yellow diamond, 101 heart-shaped VS stone. Great color, saturation. It was the saturated stone that was a 2.5 carat that we saw at the door yesterday. Now it's this saturation in the 101, but in a very unique heart-shaped stone. Don't see a lot of those to go around. There's 27 points inside yellows. There's another 80 points in white diamonds as well. So yes, 208 overall. Let's take a look at it on the hand for a little size reference here, because that's awfully important in a heart shape. And you don't see many heart-shaped yellows here at all. And we'll make it very, very affordable for you. It's our $79.99 piece. We've got a much better value. It's practically a giveaway. I'll give you that hint. Stays as is, but you're getting 2 tones of gold. I have never had a diamond of this size, 101 in the center, priced this low. And it's been 6.5, 7 years of bringing them here on this show. So that's a lot of years and a lot of jewelry and a lot of diamonds, and really rare to see a heart shape like this is, and it's not going to be anywhere near $79.99. Please dial in early. You just never know what kind of value you're going to see, but I know you can expect the unexpected because all of our everyday values are something very, very special, and you just can't top what we're doing here with this event. And it's not even close to $79. The heart shape really is what gives it so much extra rarity, is having a heart shape like that, but having the consistency of the colors from the center stone all the way to the double halo. It's a lot of yellow diamonds that you're matching up, and very difficult to do that when you're actually asking for every single round brilliant to be the exact same color and then for them to match the center stone as well. That's just tough to do. It's really tough. And we're going to give you a value right now that is going to send it flying on out of here, and we'll never see it again. And we're all going to wish and think back to that one day that that big sale event was going on, and we were so, again, really, really motivated to move jewelry. I mean, yes, it'll help to, we'll inevitably have a couple pieces left to melt down for the repurposing of the gold, but really, this is about getting you the values on the pieces that are here and made up and ready to go, and get them out to you tomorrow. Size them still for you in the case of the rings, like this one, going to be sized so it arrives ready to wear. But it's going to be a whole lot better than $79.99. And it's not even close. It's not even half that at $4,000. It's not $3,000. We had a couple of you that just saw that brief little flash and said, whatever that is, that's what I want to know more about. Well, know more about it, you certainly will. And to know a value is to love a value, because when you see fine jewelry elsewhere, especially in fine yellow diamonds, they are not something you just pick up the phone, dial in, place an order for a small price tag and get. Yellow diamonds are the most expensive of most fine jewelry out there that anybody carries, especially if they're natural, and these are. So that's where, again, you're going to the upper echelon of collecting here. You're going to the finer, higher range of collecting when it comes to diamonds and what's really valuable. That's about as good as it gets. And yet it's not even $39 or $29. I had fights over a yellow diamond the other day that was $29.99. Well, guess what? This one is far less. And yet what's making it extra rare is the fact that it is that heart shape, and that it has 3 halos, and that it's got 208 in diamonds overall, and the fact it's away from $7,999, and it's not even $29.99, and this is prior to your extra 10% off. So no, I would not wait if I were you to get in on these phone lines, because it will not be 29 or 28 or 27. We have the top of the hour 1 minute away, and that's it. 2 more hours to go tonight. What can we show you? What can we bring out from the vault? Tell me what we can do for you, because this is, nope, I'm not staying at $27.77. No, we are not. This is all-time best. Take it and resell it. I got to tell you, for any jewelers that are out there, this is the event you're shopping, because we are talking about truly under manufacturer's cost, and if we can't do it, nobody can. This is impossible to do anywhere else in the world. It's not 27 or 26 or 25.99. You got the value of a lifetime, and it's happening right now. And it's only $24.99, but then you get an extra 10% off. So $22.49 to get that yellow diamond, and all the diamonds that surround it, and all the gold that is setting it up as well. And $22.49 at checkout, that's the way to go. That is the way to go. Let me know if you like it. We've got 30 seconds with that one. I'm going to try it on again, because it looks, the right angle is to see it from a distance on the hand, because obviously on the wheel, we're not seeing anything directly face into the stone. This angle, I can literally hold my hand, so you're seeing directly in to the center stone of that ring and all the halos around it and everything that that's about. And we just made it $24.99 with an extra 10% off. So let me know who's got it. We got 13 seconds left to show it, and then it's going to be top of the hour time, and we're going to have a big top of the hour and something very, very special on the way that you are going to love. It is, should I tell you right now what it is? We got the big diamond necklace. I brought out the 51-point diamond solitaire necklace yesterday by request. We're going to have the same look, but a slightly smaller size diamond today at our top of the hour, so get ready for that. And it's a great gift-giving moment as well, but that is, no way, we're not gonna leave that here. Welcome to the show at the top of the hour. Well, we just are in the midst of a miracle of a value here. It's a huge yellow diamond, 101 heart shape, with the triple halo, and it's $22.49 at checkout. Unheard of. Welcome to the show. If you are just stopping by and just now tuning in, welcome into one of the most incredible jewelry days you will ever witness in your lifetime. 2 hours left tonight. It's Thursday. We're live. This is a fantastic Cellular Melted event. I'm so glad you're here to see it. And right now, we're looking at the big yellow diamond, the only heart shape we have besides a 3-carat stone. The 3-carat is $25,000. That's great. But you'd be actually, your discount would still be, yes, more than what you're spending on this entire ring. That is a huge, huge value. $24.99 actually goes to $22.49 at checkout. Take advantage of that. That is a mega value. So that's the one and only there, $22.49 at checkout. We'll see who's got it. And then again, get requests in, because whatever you'd like to see, we'll be happy to bring on out. As long as it's here for you, we'll be happy to bring it out and show it to you and get you that great value. So there it is, the big heart shape. All right, next up, we are going to get to a necklace that I know everyone likes to think about themselves when it comes to fine jewelry for the most part. But this is where you might have the opportunity to think about gift giving as well. And that is because we're going to show you a classic, a true classic design in a necklace that's going to look very similar to one that we brought you yesterday on the show. But it's actually a little bit different, because it's going to be a slightly smaller diamond. Here's what it looks like. This is our top of the hour, and a great way to introduce you to what we're doing here in Even Classics. Keep in mind, I've only got a few left to go around. When the current quantity is sold out, it's done. It's item number 112-2028. And this is our 31-point diamond solitaire, completely bezel set, front and back. Look at that. That's the back. So you've still got a little opening in the back. But that's where, again, you want to be mindful of the way you put it on, so that you've got that perfect, bright, bright diamond sitting up front. Here's what it looks like on the hand. This is a solitaire. So really easy to layer, to stack, to wear with everything else. We have the white, we have the yellow. I'm going to grab the yellow and show that to you as well. We have rose gold also. Why it's not here, I don't know. But we have the rose gold. It is available if you'd like to get it. It's a 31-point diamond. Here's what it looks like on the hand in the yellow gold. So you can see how very large it is, and you're always going to get a look with a bezel that makes the stone look bigger than it is. So that's a plus. a big plus, because you're always going to spend more for a bigger diamond. Even if it's a low quality diamond, you're spending more for a bigger size. This is where, whether it's Easter, because I give jewelry gifts for Easter, just, you know, not to everybody, but to, you know, the real true, you know, the loved ones, right? I love to give jewelry as, you know, Easter basket gifts, because we're grown-ups and we remember the days of maybe getting a cool little Easter basket as a child. But, you know, really nice to get a little special something for, you know, that really just, again, eye candy we love as jewelry lovers that we can wear every day. And if you're confused on how on earth do I pick something so personal as a jewelry item for a gift? Well, honestly, this is it. No matter what she does, or where she lives, or how old she is, or how she dresses, or what she really deems her style, this is the one that works for everybody, because it's that big solitaire and you're seeing it from a distance. And so again, that's not a piece that disappears, and there's something very elegant. I think about, you know, a lot of the, you know, pretty much every friend I have is in TV in some way, shape or form, whether it's sports or news or yes, even a couple friends in the shopping business as well. And it seems like this is really an iconic look for those that, you know, think of people that are in the spotlight every day, that spend their lives in front of, you know, public view on television. What are they usually wearing as ladies who want to look elegant and really just classy? This is the necklace that you see more often than not. And yet here it is in a VS diamond. So you're getting something that's really bright and beautiful, never loses its luster. You're not having to go faux or man-made or simulated. You get the real deal. And that's the yellow gold. It layers beautifully because you are getting 3 different lengths mixed in. So you've got one chain equals 16, 17, and 18 inches in length. You can wear it higher or lower. Just really quickly as a point of reference, that's going to be, and I'll just center it up here for you, that's going to be 16, hits right about there. 17's right about here, and 18's a little bit lower. So you've got all that versatility in the white or the yellow gold. Let's take another close-up look here. Here's the yellow gold, and we do have rose as well. And this is what it looks like close up, and we're going to do this one right now. That one might stay on its own. We're going to show you the white gold as well, and this one's going to be actually more affordable than it's been, and we're going to make this a really easy deal for you. Big, big value, whether you want the white or the yellow. I'm going to try the white gold on. We're going to make it under $1,000. Well, last night's I had a discount, and honestly, I don't think you would know the difference unless they're side by side. And honestly, even then, it might be really difficult to tell the difference between the half-carat stone and the 31-pointer we have here. And it's not $9.99. I can't do that. We got to go lower than $8.88 or $7.77, trying to get everybody a gifting idea, an opportunity to get maybe more than one. We actually have more than one available, and that's rare. So you get that opportunity as well, and it's not going to be $7.77. We'll take another look at it close up. Operators, if you'll let me know how many you're taking in each gold color, that will be helpful, because we're actually going to make it even better than $7.77. It is only $699, and that's going to be before your extra 10% off as well. So a big, big value on a necklace with adjustability, with the premium closure. There's your lobster claw. So that's a whole lot nicer than what you typically see in a spring ring, for example, isn't it? And this is going to be that white gold right up there. I can only hold this one. This one's not cooperating as well. So $699 makes it $629 and change. And then we have a request for, okay, Miss Joanne D., we've got one for you. A beautiful necklace on the way, and it looks like it's going to be a diamonds by the yard style. So $629 and change if you'd like to get white, yellow, or rose gold here. And there you can see it's the complete bezel all the way around. So really solid to build that the right way. We never want to enclose it. We like to give a diamond some access to light. But there you can see that really smooth, sleek, mirror finish bezel all the way around. For our requester here, this is a 1-carat diamond necklace. It's going to give you the dangling diamonds by the yard. Let's take a look at this on the hand here. So this is the one I adore so much because it's 9 individual stones, and they're all going to be bezel set, and they drape from the chain. So we have a front and a back, so you're going to want to just take a look and, like I always say, shake it out to make sure that they all sit properly. But you're going to have 9 stones going across the way, and you've got 3/4 the way around because they drop and they dangle from this necklace. It's going to be 1115147. It's 1 carat in diamonds. Yes, you got it. White, yellow, rose. Perfect. We got white gold still going out on the previous necklace, but this could be, think about how you could match and mix and match and layer too. It's our 1 carat dangling diamonds by the yard. We've only got 1 in white, or I'm sorry, 1 in rose, 1 in yellow, and the rest in white. So this is going to be critical, especially if you're a yellow or rose gold lover in this necklace. Please dial in early because, yeah, this is not going to last very long. We know that. And this one's only $999. And you do get the stones. And the most important viewpoint is probably on the neckline here to show you how they're going to drape and how they sit. Because with a traditional diamonds by the yard, they're all within the chain. And then they flip and they turn and they move. This is where every single one of the diamonds is extending from the chain. So they drop. They drape, they sit beautifully, and they don't turn. They don't twist. They don't ever show you the back of the bezel. You see all the diamonds up front all the time, and that's where, again, you're seeing if I had that on at 16, you see how they go from one part of the neckline to the other. So it's really giving you that 3/4 of the way around look because, again, putting them in the back means they would sit a little wonky. When they're in the front, they have the proper amount of drape, and that's your 17 and that's your 18. So you're wearing it from here to here just based on the adjustability that we give you in each and every necklace. So $899 is your price tag at checkout. If you'd like to go ahead and grab that one, it's always popular. And we have white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, but just one in the yellow and one in the rose. So thank you for that request, and I hope anybody can get one because, again, we got a few available. Most of our diamond pieces we have a little bit of quantity on, so that's very helpful. So you get a last call and a last chance on quantity here, and then once they're gone, and they do also have to be a little different price tag the next time they're made. So we're going to do our best here to make sure we can keep gold pricing at bay, but it's really tough when it's $3,200 an ounce. So here's a chance to pick up the diamond by the yard in the dangling version. Let's show you this one. I've got an incredible ring, and I know we are seeing some museum pieces throughout this event. This is one of our absolute best in a crystal opal. I know crystal opals typically are a little tricky, especially where they're not going to show you all their liveliness here on camera. But imagine for a moment if this stone is looking that good already, what that's going to look like in real life, in person. I've done the vetting process. I've seen it in person. I know you're going to be thrilled with it. It's item number 112-7500, and keep calling on all those diamond necklaces. Whether you want the solitaire or whether you want the dangling diamonds by the yard, they're still here for you. Just check with your operators and get your gold color you prefer. And again, Joanne, if that's not the request you were looking for, let me know. We can bring out what you do need. But that's a very, very important dangling diamonds by the yard. And it's my preference always. It's the one I recommend to everybody these days because they sit so well. But here is our first opal. This is our crystal opal. So we've got black opals coming up later. Wanted to bring out a crystal opal to start. It's our 689 crystal opal in a big pear shape. And look at that, a dandy of a mounting too, because it's going to be platinum, split shank styling here. And then look at those colors. I mean, just a little, almost like a shading difference just because it's turned to the side. So it's a little different angle. So you really see a little bit more of that color. Still not true to life. It's going to be even better and brighter. But you can see here what that's going to offer as far as crystal opals are concerned. There's the backside. That's kind of the fun about this is it's not going to be an opaque stone. You get to see right on through it. So that's important as well. Welcome in to our Sell It or Melt It sale event. This is day 4. But of course, not much longer to go. And you still see, when I hold it here, you see the tweezers. That's actually the tweezers you see reflecting through. And here's what it looks like on the hand. That's already going to give you a better angle because when you see it on the hand, you're already going to see here. I can't decide which way I want to put it on, top, bottom. I like it like that. Look at how beautiful that is. You're getting a little more sense of the richer color now. We only have the one. It's supposed to be $69.99. Let's pop it on the other way in case you like your pear shapes pointing towards the hand. And look at that, from every angle, I cannot stop staring at this. The reds, the oranges, the greens, the yellows. Every color is represented here, and very, very well. And we will do this for under $3,000. How about $29.99? Wait, let's do even lower. I gotta make sure we go even lower on these prices so we can move jewelry. As much as we need a few pieces to melt down, we don't wanna melt down everything. We wanna get a few pieces to you. Whatever it is you've got your heart set on, whatever it is you've been thinking about, this is the time. Give us a quick call. Let me know what you're thinking about. Let me know how we can help you own something special for a discounted price. Yes. Oh, good. A DBTY going out as well. That's a DDBTY, the dangling diamonds by the yard. We need a better price, don't we? We do. Let's take it even lower. How about $2,499 and $22.49 at checkout? That will become, and only one there. Hey, we had a request from somebody. Did you guys figure out who requested on Facebook the double palm leaf ring? Do you guys remember that? I don't know who it was. I never got a name, but somebody requested this bypass ring in diamonds. If that was you, I'm going to show it next. So again, I'm not sure who it was, but that's a really cool designer ring. And it's 18 karat gold and it's one only. So we're going to show that coming up next. That is a beauty of a designer diamond ring, only one of its kind, of course. And there's our opal down to $22.49 if you'd like to get it. I brought out a couple museum pieces. Forgive me, but we have a few really good museum pieces for you. How about Miss Linda J? We've got something coming up for you on the way, which is going to be, I'll start with a necklace here. Another heart-shaped design. This one, champagne diamonds and white diamonds together. Let's take a look at this. My opal is here. Take a look at that for Linda. Linda, I've got a private collection scapolite for you as well, so we'll show them together consecutively, back to back here. This one's going to be 1127234, and that is a perfect little puff design in a pave heart with the platinum and 18 karat gold, and you're going to get a beautiful, beautiful chain with it. That's going to be the back of your piece here. So you can see how it's supported along the border and the edge. You've got champagne diamonds through the middle. That's a carat 40. Actually, we added it all up, so you get the diamonds all together at 140, and then you've got a ½ inch in that perfectly symmetrical heart-shaped design. Hidden bail, box link chain, adjustable length. It'll be 18 inches maximum. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. Oh, wait till you see this on. Perfect way to get exotic colors of diamonds in a heart-shaped design. Here's what it looks like on the neckline for you. Ooh la la, look at that. Wow. And all you have to do is slide that little bead where you see the charm up top. You slide that and make it as short as you need to. Easy. Yes. Oh, good. Well, I'm so glad we had it. Is she also interested in the scapolite? Because it is here too. And this one will be $14.99 minus 10%. So even better, like $13.49, and that's gone. Thank you so much, $14.99. And I do have a scapolite here. Thank you so much. Well, we've got a scapolite to look at while we're at it here. Same requester. I don't know how it just got tangled in the necklace. I have no idea. Some weird things are going on here. No idea. Let me give you something else to look at in the meantime, because I've got to detangle a necklace from a ring, and how that, I honestly couldn't have done that if I tried. Some very strange things going on. Take a look, though, at what we have here in the opal, because that's still hanging out, and that's only $22.49. Now, for a scapolite lover, we've got a good one, and it's a fabulous, I hope they steam cleaned it. It's a fabulous emerald cut. I love this carat 56 scapolite. Item number is 1126497. Look at that. The most, honestly, out of every stone I have that's purple, we got a lot of them. But that's the one that looks most like a purple diamond, to be honest. It's a carat 56 emerald cut. What's that? Oh, I got it. Thank you. I got it. Thank you. The heart shape is gone, by the way. The opal is here. And now we have the scapolite with 156 and 82 points in diamonds. And no center to the wheel. I don't know why, guys. I don't know what's going on. But the wheel, I'm sorry. I'm trying my mighty finest here, and I'm struggling. But there it is. That's going to be 82 points. Let's blow it out. That one's only $12.99. And you get an extra 10% off that price as well. So $12.99, white gold only. Let's take a look, because from a distance, you're actually going to see the power of the stone, which is that really pretty, think lilac, but it just, with the emerald cutting, has these bright flashes. It is so diamond-like. If you've ever seen a purple diamond, you know they are sensational. They're obviously very rare. Do you want that one too? Scapolite also gone. Thank you so much. Let's show the leaf ring as promised. Here's that double, almost reminds me of palm fronds. It's very like tropical banana leaf. Couture designers love this pattern. It's really just a thing. It is beautiful. 6806 is the item number. It is one only, stays in the white gold. It is 18K. So we upgraded the gold for you. Did a really nice carat 24 baguette and round combination here. Thank you so much. Scapolite gone, heart-shaped, necklace gone. We're starting to get busy. A lot of people just tuning in. And so here we go with our 124 diamond designer one-of-a-kind ring. It is so well done too, and wait till you see how it looks on the hand. Size-wise, carat 24, mostly the baguettes there, I will say. Definitely giving you the nice baguettes and the rounds lining each of the leaf designs. I like that the band, look at how they did this band in the bypass style, where that ends up being the midpoint of the leaf. So really just creative. I mean, they could have done that very basic and made the band just utilitarian instead. It really is part of the design. Take a look at this on the hand, because it's got some size to it. And it's got a lot of weight to it. I must say it's very heavy, and it's just, you know, it's loose on me because it's a larger ring size than what I wear. You're going to tell me what size you wear. We're going to make sure it arrives in that size. And that's for free. And let's make this one, you know what? Do you have someone, Andy, or rather, Jason, do you have someone thinking about this one? Can we do better than $49.99? I will make this one under $2,000, what should be $19.99. Let's go lower. I'll make it $17.77. Then you get the extra discount on top of that. So you get a big savings there. And we're taking that basically $15.99 and change if you'd like to get it. Remember, it's 18 karat white gold, and there's something about when you get the baguettes and the rounds together in the same gorgeous ring. What a value. Was that a requester by any chance, Jason? No, okay. So just want to see because I never got their name. And this is going to be their close-up look at it one more time. And we'll see who's got that one at $17.77, but really even less. And then we've got a very impressive zircon to take a look at together. Please continue to get requests in because obviously we're willing and able to show you anything that you might ask for as long as it's here. And don't forget about that gorgeous Ammolite as well. But Ammolite is here. Are we ready for the big opal wheel? Black opals, Australian. We had the crystal opal. That's still hanging out. So let's get to our black opals in rings. I have 3 to share with you all at the same time. We're going to get you a look there, and that's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you give us your request because we only have an hour and 40 minutes left, and we'd love to know what it is you're thinking about. What would you like to see before we go? Maybe it's going to be the big Tanzanite top of the hour. Well, I do have a museum reserve that's going to an all-time low. And look at the stone. This is not one to miss. There is our super, I call that the gloss stone. It just looks glossy from the inside on out. Polished to perfection, great red flashes coming through. Big princess cut diamonds. Okay, and there's Aqua. We did bring out a nice, beautiful aquamarine for you. Let's get to our opal wheel. That's here if you'd like to get the double leaf-like design, the bypass. And Tim, what'd you take over there? Say it one more time. Oh, okay. Was that Linda or Joanne? Joanne, our requester? It was Joanne? Okay. Did she need a different one? All right. Sounds good. So, guys, we're getting diamonds by the yard still out the door here. Got an extra one if you were told sold out in the white gold. We just are able to do that one still for you. And then here we go with the museum collection zircon. I actually want to get to these opals because the opals are just really designer and very high-end, and they've been a lot of money in the past. So let's just take them on down, and we'll start here. We'll start with the deconstructed halo. Love that design, how the halos are almost off-center a little bit. And then we have another option. This is another one that I adore because the pattern is so much like a spray pattern of color. These are all natural by Mother Nature. They're not painted, but it looks like a really cool, you know, oil on canvas painting you would see in a museum. And then we also have this one. So really I might swap these out just because I like the smaller one over here. And I just mean overall smaller size to the ring. But look at this. We've got 3 to choose from. Of course, there are no 2 opals that are alike. So everything you see is a one only. And that's the case here as well. And there's your lightning ridge, going to be all the blue greens in these rich, saturated, stunning, all natural black opals. They will be the same price. So you get an extra bonus there because whichever one you like, your favorite's going to come to you at the best value possible. And it's not like your favorite is going to run you more money than your neighbor's favorite because they're all the same discount tonight. So that makes it hugely important as well. We have got just one of each. So again, this is where I really advise you call early because this is the drop in price. Now, I can't do any better on any prices than what I'm doing during this event. So the thing is this, if you're waiting for the price to get better or the value to get better, there is no such thing. There will not be a better value or a better price tag than what you're seeing in this event. There is no way to do better. So that's with the discount I'm giving, but then again, your extra 10% off, which is substantial savings on everything we're doing. It's not like you're saving $5 or $10. You have the ability to save up to, we can save you $10,000 on a piece of jewelry here just by shopping this Sell It or Melt It event. So it's really about getting you the greatest values. It's also one last chance because obviously melting it down is not going to leave it here for another airing, even if it is more money later on down the line. That's the bigger issue at work is you've got a last chance. You can't sit back and say, I'll buy it during the summertime. I'll wait and buy it in June or July or in December when it's holiday time. This won't exist. So if it doesn't go out the door, it gets melted down. You don't get another opportunity on it. So that's really even more critical, because there's a lot of us who go, okay, I'll spend more money later if I need to. Well, there's no option like that. Yes? Heart-shaped yellow diamond, verifying right now. Thank you so much. And then what we're going to do is also show you, I've got a beautiful starburst pendant necklace by request as well. But this is going to be our 3 opals. You let me know which one is your favorite. We've got to move them out the door, and when they're gone, and there's nothing we can do about it. So again, platinum all the way through this wheel. It's going to be platinum. I'll give you some carat weights here as well. We're going to start with, well, let's just go ahead and start right over here with this almost like, again, wispy pattern here. That would be the 322. That's pretty cool, isn't it? 322 with that amazing pattern. 322 in the center, 63 points in diamonds. If we move on over to the center piece, it's going to be our 320, and that will have 70 points in diamonds. Over on the left side of your screen, that is the 335 opal, 70 points in diamonds. So they're all very similar in diamond weights and stone sizes, and of course in metal, all being platinum. How can we make $59.99 opals that have been here on this show in the past for $59.99? How can we make these disappear today at their best price ever, at this incredible moment and opportunity? This is your moment. And black opals out of Australia's Lightning Ridge, you've probably heard, are getting pretty scarce. They're tougher to find. But they're also expensive when you do find them. So it's a matter of, either way adds up to a lot of dollar bills to spend on a Lightning Ridge genuine through and through. These are not doublets. They are not triplets. Everyone thinks with these prices coming down that, you know, newer shoppers especially are thinking that must be some kind of faux material. That must be something that's man-made. They are not. We are not in the business of doing synthetic or simulated. We don't do lab-grown or faux. We do natural. So you can't let the prices fool you. The prices are designed to be a wow. We just need to move everything we got, and here's how we do it. Lightning Ridge Black Opal Trio. Let's make them easy. Every single one, $59.99 and up. They should be $59.99 or more. Any one you want. Take a left, right, center. Take whichever one. If you know the carat weights, again, they're all 3 carats, 20 or larger. They're all going to be either 63 or 70 points in diamonds, depending on the mounting. They all have the baguettes and the rounds together. We're going to make them better than 5,000, 4,000, 3,000. I got to move some jewelry. I'd rather not melt them down. When I look at beautiful pieces like that, they should go to somebody's home and collection. They should be in an opal lover's private collection. That's where they deserve to be. And I can't do them for $29.99 if that's going to be the case. We got to go lower. And that's what you get tonight. The best price possible, the incredible, incomparable savings in value. It's not even $29. Let's make them $2,000. $7. You know what? I got to get some phone lines rocking here. And we got already, I've got about 25 pieces already that are going to be melted down at 8 o'clock tonight. That process will begin. To be honest with you, that's too many. That's too many. I would rather see you get the pieces you love, get the pieces you've been thinking about, get the ones you cannot stop thinking about, or maybe you've never seen them before and you're just thinking, okay, now I've seen the piece I want to have in an opal. And this is your chance. And the savings don't get any better. They do not. And we're going to make them even better than $27.77. Keep on going. That's my price tonight. I'm going lower. We got to move jewelry. I don't want to melt a lot of jewelry down. I'd rather you guys get the pieces. Let's make it better than even 26 or 25 or 24. Let's send out opals cheap. The best of the best. Nothing gets more expensive in the opal world than Australia's Lightning Ridge. That's what we have here. And they're not 24 or 23 or 22. They're not even $21.99. It's a true blowout in every sense of the word. And yet, wherever I end up, you're going to take an extra 10% off. It is just giveaway time. Let's take them under $2,099. Let's just go all the way on down. Make them $1,999, and that way they are actually $1,799 at checkout for any one of those incredible Lightning Ridge Black Opal stones. That's it. Well, thank you so much. Special shout out. Hi, Kathy J. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Checking in here. Hi, Donna. Brenda, thank you so much. By the way, checking in with a few of our shoppers here that are just checking in with us. $17.99 only, and that'll be it. All right, coming up next, we got another wheel on the way that's going to be assorted diamond pieces. Also have a wheel of just assorted color for you with all kinds of exotic stones. Now, if you do like a black opal in a necklace, I happen to have a really, really large pendant. and chain, and it does look like this. So we've got a really good one there for you if you're interested in that scroll work detail. How about a big Tanzanite? Maybe do you want some malachite? I love this malachite ring, and I'm just going to be sad to see this one melted down. I actually, true story, I asked for a quote on this for my own price because I'm really interested in this ring. I've loved it for years. It's been here for a minute, and I just had them quote me a price because I said, okay, I'm going to stop showing that. I'm going to buy it. And you know what they quoted me? They quoted me $1,444. So to buy the ring myself. Let me give you a better price. And I really, really know, we know we don't have malachite. We hardly ever see malachite in the show. We've got one and only malachite here in stock, ready to go. I think I've had 3 in my history here with you. This is the malachite to get a hold of. And it's, you can see the size. It's larger than a signet ring. It's actually fancy cut malachites. It's got diamonds in the middle. Let's take a look. I'll clear my opals aside. And we got some platinum to melt down too. And here's the malachite ring that is so good. So I would rather you get it for less. I've got a $1,444 price because again, cost is cost. I get to pay cost. You guys get a better price. And this is 112-6924. And then we've got Dale's request as well coming up. And it's more on the way in Scapalites. But here we go with the one and only malachite. We'll make that one $888. And that's the first caller in the yellow gold. And this is what you get, the diamond cluster in the middle, and then diamonds on the sides, and then there are 2 carved, think of it like the letter V, 2 carved V-shaped malachite stones that are brought together to make this incredible, what we call the rhombus cut. So you've got that rhombus shape overall. Out of 2 of the cuts there in the malachite, all the striations line up with that stone, of course, with the 2 stones together, and it just ends up looking like one that was carved away at the center, and that's going to be $888. All right, Dale, here are the 2 Scapalites we have remaining for you. And it sounds like maybe he missed out on the emerald cut we had, so here's the bigger. And then I have a really cool Asher that is set in an angle. Let me know who's got the malachite. Let's show you 2 malachite options, and Dale will probably, you know, take a look and peruse one or the other, and then that means we've got 2 Scapalite opportunities for 2 different callers out there. There's that really beautiful, it's like a princess cut really. It's got an Asher cut corner, but it's really a cool cut there. That's going to be item number 112-7389 on the left. We'll start there. Let me know who's got that malachite, or else I will buy it $1444 with no discount. I'd rather you get it for $888 with the 10% off. And then here we go on the really big Scapalite. So let me give you that number 7389 again, and then there's all your information. That's the left side. It's a 3-carat 91 emerald cut. It's 49 points in diamonds. So that's a really big center stone, and then it's got a lot of diamond weight as well. It's going to be any white gold here are the way you see it, so obviously that's going to be where it has to stay. And then you get a triple split shank, so that's a really large. Now Scapalites don't usually come in large sizes like that, so that's pretty exciting on its own. Let's just give you the information if you like a lot more diamond weight and you like the angle of that really cool Asher. That's 6506 on the right. It's going to give you well over a carat in diamonds. You get a carat 08 there with that fabulous Asher cut. It looks more like a princess cut, so it's modified a bit because you have an Asher cut outside perimeter, but you've got a lot of really cool diamond-like faceting pattern through the middle. So it's really a special stone and a great cut. That, of course, has 108 in diamonds. So you're getting 122 in the center, 108 in the diamond weight, and a beautiful white gold setting. And there's a lot of gold there, that's for sure. And all we need to do is give you a great price on either. Actually, let's make them the same price. What? Wait a minute. These can't be the same price. One's a 3-carat, 91. All right, guys. Well, we're in giveaway mode. If you have not seen any of Sell It or Melt It, it might as well be called giveaway mode, activated, because it is a true and utter giveaway. This is jewelry for free, because honestly, what are we paying for here? What are you paying for? Honestly, it's the gold, the diamonds, the Scapalites, the labor to put it together. Honestly, I think you're paying for the labor and nothing else. When you see values like this on rare stones like Scapalite, act quickly. Not many of them to go around. Take a look at this. This is not going to last. And we've got the 391, which is so exquisite and rare. And yet that's going to be the same price as the 122. So I would say, and by the way, the diamond weight is 108. By the way, on that item number 6506, it's 108. So just want to make sure you know what you're getting. It's 108. So again, let's go ahead and blow these out. Either way, nobody's on the lines yet. Dale asked for them. Obviously, there are 2 here, so hopefully we're going to get 2 collectors, the Scapalite of a lifetime. They stay in the white gold, which is usually how we see them anyways. They tend to look best. Yes? I did. It's a big opal pendant. We can show it next. and nobody wants the scapulites, that's okay too. But maybe I need to intrigue you with a better price than $6,999 because that's where they've been in the past. And that's probably why they're still here, is because they were $69.99 way back then. Let's take you a whole lot lower. It's as simple and easy as I can possibly make it. We're saying goodbye to jewelry, guys. Bye-bye, all jewelry. All jewelry that I show you during this event must go out the door. That's what's going to happen right now. They're not even $2,000 a piece. This is one of the rarest stones in the world. Most of it is colorless or brown in color. Not always that pretty or attractive. I'd say get a smoky quartz before you get a brown scapolite, even with its rarity. This is the best of the best, that bright, beautiful lavender lilac. They look like purple diamonds. I know a lot of you missed out on the emerald cut that we just saw go out the door. Here are two other options for you while they're still here and they're not $2,000. Let's keep going. I got to keep marking things down. We're not leaving anything here for the rest of the night, and we've only got about 85 minutes left. So let's go do it. Instead of 19, 18, even $17.99. Come on in, everybody. I got to tell you, I don't know if I have, Tony, what you have, but whatever it is. So I'm just, again, I'm going to get excited because I can barely breathe. But I'll tell you right now, hopefully it's just allergies. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm just going to go low. 1777, take advantage. And then, Jess, who wants to see that opal piece? You got it. So the Asher's already gone. Well done. That one's gone. Let me just try it on the hand real quick for you. 6506 is your item number there, Axel. That's gone. You better believe it is. Now, who's going to get the 391 emerald cut? Because the Asher cut's gone. Wowza. And that price, never, ever. You would never see that price on just the mounting. That's the thing. I know there's a lot of you going, I see values every day at TVON. They're always doing values. Well, this is another level. Look what that does. Look at that, golden oranges, golden colors, beautiful pinks, blues, periwinkles, lavenders. It's all there. And we got the 391, that super ultra largest one we have, and it's sitting here at $17.77. You take 10% extra off. All right, coming up, it's time for that opal piece. Hey, Susan. Susan just said, well, I just saw something I kind of liked. Go by the screen. Let me get a few more details. You got it. And okay, we're not leaving that here. Can't leave a 391 here. Not for that price, not for that value. Hi, Gail. Gail has a request as well. We've got yours coming up, Gail. Is she on the line? We'll show it now. Okay. So, Gail, hop on the lines if you're not, and then let me show Susan her pendant, and then we'll show you your yellow diamond and a 3-carat 91 scapolite. Oh, boy. And let's show it on. Triple split shank on the sides, full halo around it. Collectors. I know I probably don't have a museum curator watching tonight, do I? Any museum curators watching tonight? That should be gone. Look at that stone and what it's doing. And of course, after your discount, it's only $15.99. Yes? So this one, the emerald cut? Gotcha. Never mind. Flip it, reverse it. Okay, that one's gone. The Asher cut's here. I'll go bring it out once I get it back from shipping. Here we go with the pendant. Susan said, I think I saw something I kind of liked. What was it? It was a pendant with a chain, so it's a full necklace for you. It's a beautiful opal. Guys, the Asher cut is what's still available. So Asher cut's available with the carat of weight in diamonds. Emerald cut is sold. Okay, thank you. Here we go. It's item number 1124720 is the opal with a 306. It looks double or more. I think I would say triple. It looks triple. It's an Australian Lightning Ridge opal, natural through and through. It has every color. It looks as if you were traveling through, I don't know, some kind of unicorn, just complete galaxy. Like, I think galaxy, like, you know how you can imagine just traveling through the solar system at light speed, but it's every color. It's every color. And yet it's 306 in size with a 61-point diamond weight, and you can get the necklace with it. Do you have a question there, Tim? It's only the Asher that's available. I know. Asher is available. He switched. Yeah, it's the Asher that's available. Thank you. Both of our purple scapulites are sold. Thank you so much. Here is the pendant. Let me show it from the hand because this is 80. I know you're probably already looking at the 1 7/8 length. and it also comes with a really lengthy chain that is 20 inches and adjustable. Welcome to your new chain, because this is a very bold, very bright designer chain, and it's got a lot of surface area of that 18 karat gold, and you've got a great finishing, and then you can obviously adjust it here, which right now it's adjusted shorter. You can just literally guide it and make it as short as you like. So it's just nice. They gave you, and what they did was they did not put it through the whole bail here. They put it through half the bail. So that I'm gonna have to help it out. So that's why it's sitting a little oddly. Let me show it against the neckline. Then I'll have to take the chain off and we'll try to get that adjusted. And you know what you can do is you can actually wear it east to west as well. So you can wear it like this, or you can wear it north to south, because there's bails all the way around it. So you can have a lot of flexibility. Yes. Oh, good. The malachite also gone. So let me show it again up close. Again, 20-inch chain coming with it. Again, you've got bails all the way throughout, so you can wear it how you like. And this one's got quite the savings to it. We will blow it out. It used to be $89.99. And Gail, your request is next if you want to hop on the phone lines and give yourself a little head start and beat everybody else to it, because we got a great yellow diamond coming up. But this one's got to go. And it will, because now it is going to be better than $9,000 and a lot better. You're going to take this one for only $2,900. You know what, skip it. We'll go even lower. I got to make sure we go extra low on everything so everything can go. Let's make it even better than $29 or $28 or $27.99. Let's go $27.77 plus your discount. That means you'll take it for $2,499, and there's a 20-inch chain that's adjustable coming along with it. You can make it 20 inches, you can make it 19.25, you can make it 15.5, you can make it any length you want, and that chain will come right off that pendant, and you wear it with all your platinum, sterling, and 18 karat white gold pieces and 14 karat white gold pieces. It's going to go with any white metal. So suddenly you can wear it, honestly, it's substantial enough you can wear it on its own. Wear it by itself. Wear it just as a big, solid, hefty link chain, because that's worth the price of admission. And that's going to be $24.99 at checkout if you'd like to get that opal style pendant, east to west or north to south. Yes. I told her, Jess, it's coming up next so that she could be ready. And I'm going to show it now. It's item number 1124832. Isn't that the truth? So necessary to be on the phone lines with these one-of-a-kinds. Here you go, Gail. There's the yellow diamond ring you asked for. Is that, at least I hope it's the one she asked for. It's 1124832. It's all 14 karat two-tone gold. Stays as it is in that two-tone gold. And it's a 51-point center yellow. Oval, north to south setting. Very opulent, heavy gold band, I must say, but really comfortable. It looks sharp, but it's not. I always think that. I always wonder, you know, if you're sitting at home looking at that ring going, I don't know, that looks like a lot of texture. Maybe it's going to be sharp or uncomfortable. That's what I thought when I first saw it. And it's actually, you would never feel any of those texture details. It's actually very smooth, very comfortable on. It's 9 points inside yellow, 17 in the side white diamonds. They'd be top and bottom. It almost looks like you stacked, but it's all one ring. Put it on. Ease of wear is there. We're going to make it easier than, $7,600. That, I must say the diamond looks bigger, and that probably has a lot to do with the fact it's an oval, number one, but also the way it's set in the yellow gold through the midpoint of the ring. It's on the hand, and what we're going to do is give you a great value. Look at that texture, though. That just looks important. It does. Some pieces just look important. They look high value. Some pieces look cheap. They do. Some pieces just do. We've all seen jewelry pieces where you walk by and go, yeah, that's not going to look like fine jewelry. And you can tell oftentimes by the look, just the look and how it's designed. This really, I think, goes the opposite direction, where it just looks, you can see the metal's heavy. You can see there's a lot of that. A little higher up platform, the way it sits up off the hand a bit. It's going to be $1,499 instead. So taking it all the way on down, and it'll be $1,349 at checkout. There is only one. It does stay in the two-tone gold, just as it is, but you're also going to get the luxury of having it sized to whatever you need. So that's important as well at $1,499. It'll be $1,349. It's another $150 you get off that price to make that super duper affordable. But see how that yellow diamond just perfectly set within the width of the yellow gold that runs right through the middle of that ring. And that's going to be a $13.49 special. And that's going to be for Gail's request, but it is the first caller that says yes. So congrats if that's you. I've got the big Tanzanite top of the hour in about 18 minutes away. As we kick off our last hour, we'll bring out a very important 952 Tanzy. I do have one of our charm starburst necklaces. This is going to be that star design in rose gold with the charms on the side. We had the yellow and the white sell out the other day. I have one rose gold available. It's 1110460, and let me know on that one, the yellow and white gold. Now, this is the next necklace for you. We've had several necklaces as options tonight. Here's the next one for you, which is, you can see great finishing on the inside, solid gold back there, of course, all diamonds up front. This is going to be our rose gold only option, though. So I apologize. If you're looking for the white or the yellow, they have already sold out. This is what it looks like on the hand, and you can see it's actually got two charms extending from that chain. It does have to stay in the rose gold. It's going to be item number 1110460. It's a 62-point diamond weight. The two charms are slightly different. Up top is the star charm with the diamond, and below that is the round diamond in the classic bezel. It's got 62 points in white diamonds. It's solid gold through the back. It has adjustability to the chain, so you can wear it at 16, 17, or 18 inches with a spring ring closure. Let me show you what it looks like here on the neckline. It is a 1-inch drop. So you're going to see that, actually, this is one where it's going to stay stationary. So it's actually going to stay, because some of these move and some of them don't. This one stays stationary right where it is. So that means that it's always going to have that perfect spacing on the charms. So it's going to look like so. And again, rose gold lovers, here you go. And it's under $1,000. And again, if you're trying to add rose gold to your collection, we will show it up close as well, just so you can see the details, because there's actually a very large diamond in the center of this star design. It's not a typical star. It's more of a firework meets star, large diamond, and then they actually go a little bit smaller on their way out. And then, of course, there's your finishing. And that one's going to be actually only $799. But you get $80 off that price. So under $720, rose gold only, and 16, 17, and 18 inches. And yes, the star pendant medallion is a 1-inch overall diameter to it. Jess, did you take the yellow diamond? Oh, okay. Yellow diamond still available. And so is our rose gold star design in the necklace. And that's your one charm there. I know they're backwards a bit here, but there's your little star charm, and then the round charm as well. And there's that bright, beautiful look. Okay, coming up, I do have a large Tanzanite, just in case anybody's looking for the big $17.97. I have the very large Asher cut here, dynamic reds to it, just something to think about, because that's going to be one of the more substantial discounts you can take advantage of tonight, would be that big Tanzanite. I know, rose gold, very, very unusual to have a diamond piece in rose gold, but hey, it's here if you'd like that star design. We also have some yellow gold rhodochrosite drop earrings too, but just had to show you the 17 karat 97. It's 7653, and you got the scapalites. Did anyone get a scapulite? You did, right? Okay, good. Was it our requester Dale by any chance? Yeah. Was Dale able to get a scapulite? And who got the other one there, Tim? Never mind. Oh, that's okay. Okay, so Dale, thank you, Dale. Did he get the big one? He got the 391, right? Yeah. Dale got the big one. And who else? Linda got the Asher. Fabulous. All right. Thank you so much. Don't forget, we'll have Tanzanite coming up at the top of the hour as well in a 9.5 carat size. Just want to give you the big 17 karat 97 opportunity with the 78 points and the diamonds on the sides. 3 big round brilliants on this side and that side, and looking good. That one's going to be down below $10,000. We've got this one at $99. Actually, we're going to do $94.99. Instead, plus, that's going to be one of our more significant savings. You got almost $1,000 saved by taking advantage of the 10% off. We're going to do a little diamond wheel here coming up. Designer diamond pieces all brought down in price for you. I have 4 unique diamond pieces coming up that are all one of a kind. So we'll get to those next. And that is the big time Asher. But again, big, big, big cushion coming up at the top of the hour. This is the one we flashed earlier. This is only about 13 minutes away from the 9 carat. So if you'd like to see a little bit more transition of color, some brightness through your cutting. We do have that one on the way coming up in about 13 minutes. There's the big Asher cut though. Look at those colors of red coming through. That's impressive. So that one, and now I want to bring you out a little bit of options in white diamonds. We did have the leaf design here earlier, but I thought we'd bring out some other really big carat weights all across the board in platinum. I've got actually 4 different rings, totally different designer styles. Each one, of course, one of a kind. And here's what they look like. We've got this option. Oh, look at the baguettes. First of all, it's princess cuts, baguettes, and rounds here. Here's where you get all baguettes. That is such a cool ring. Wait, do you see that on? We go round brilliance here, but in a marquise shape overall in pave. And then last but not least is another baguette option, which is almost like, again, really like, think of it almost like a looser knot kind of design. So many great diamond pieces, all one of a kind, all of them in, actually, we've got platinum 18 karat and 14 karat. So I'm going to show you and walk you through which is which so you get to know them really, really well. But then it's up to you as to which one is your favorite. Which one do you want to have? Their price tags are going to be all brought down to their lowest possible price, no doubt about it. And we're going to walk you through carat weights as well. So first of all, there are 2 platinum pieces up here. So that's going to be in the back center and also in the front center. So everything down the middle of your screen is going to be platinum. Then we've got a 14 karat and an 18 karat. So let me tell you where those are at, so you get familiar with them. They all stay in the white metal they're in. If you want to go 18 karat, that's this beautiful, beautiful rose and rose of baguettes. That's going to be 18 karat gold. And then it's the pave over here that is 14 karat gold, and a lot of it. That's a very nice, big, hefty, elongated ring. Beautiful on. Here's what we have for value. All of them at the same price, all being brought down. They don't get any better in price tag than what they're doing during this event. Things are going up in jewelry, not down. We are taking you to a lower level than we've ever seen on any of these pieces so that you can take advantage of savings. Savings like nobody else is doing because they can't. And you can't blame other jewelers for marking their prices up. It's what happens when you're spending more to bring diamonds in, and gold has gone to its record high. So this is what's happening with jewelry. It's just what's happening. And you can't fault great jewelry designers out there for having to move their prices on up. That's the new reality. We are doing the exact opposite so you can still have fine jewelry. Take a look. Yes, Tim, go ahead. 335 opal. Thank you so much. I will put that aside for you. That was, which one? Oh, okay, thank you. Yellow gold, yes. Center back. You got it. And that's going to be one of our platinum pieces, remember? And it's going to be item number 112, 7159. Here it comes on the hand here. That is a grand total of 124 in diamonds. You get a carat 24. It actually, I have the breakdown for you. It's 76 points in the baguettes and 48 points in the round. So a total of 124 stays in the platinum. We will size it for you. Already got eyes on that one. Let's take a look at the other 3 options and then all together here, and we're going to make them better than even $49.99. You gotta love white diamonds, but especially baguettes that are so high end, especially this one's got princess baguettes and rounds. Baguettes all together. This is the baguettes and rounds, and that's all rounds, but look at the size of that ring, side to side. It's got a lot of presence to it. And it's not gonna be 49, 39, 29, even 19, 99. How fantastic is that? We're going lower. Got to move some jewelry, and yet we still have that bypass leaf design that was here earlier. That was a great value. I'm going to try, since that one's still here, I'm going to take that as a cue from you all at home and take these particular 4 individual designer diamond pieces down even further than even where they should be at $1,888. And this is all prior to your extra 10% off. So remember, you've got a sell it or melt it opportunity. We are not kidding around here. We are giving you the greatest values you can achieve. And yet not 18, not $17.99, not $17.77. It goes lower. Take whichever one you like, but remember, they are all one of a kind. When they're gone, they're gone. We've already got the right side verifying. You've got the front center maybe. We've got the back center. Already talking about, and I've got carat weights for you. We talked about the 124 here. They actually get bigger than that. We've got a carat and a half up front. We've got a carat and a half over here with the marquise shape. And we've got a carat 11 in all the baguettes that make that S curve through the ring. Let's make them $1,699 instead, and then take your 10% extra off to make them only $1,529. and change at checkout. So our yellow diamond oval is still here, by the way. I think we still have that large opal pendant with the chain that came with that 20-inch elongated chain. We loved that too. And then here we go. $15.29 is what your final price will be. $15.29 and 10 cents if you'd like to get any one of those four. But we are getting ready to start our last hour tonight together. We've got just a few minutes left. We've got the big Tanzanite coming out to play. Interestingly enough, really, I'm excited about what we're going to do on a $15,000 Tanzanite at the top of the hour. Stay with me, because I might actually just change course a bit. And we might break every single rule of this event coming up at the top of the hour. 8 minutes away on a 9.5 carat Tanzanite. Okay, those will be $15.29 and change. Last call, 30 seconds. Last call. Anyone you like? Front, back, left, right? How can we help you? Which one do you like, Jason? Is there one we can try on for you? And then give you all the information again. It's anywhere between a carat 11 and a carat and a half in diamonds. The carat 11 is on the right side. The carat and a half is the left side, and also the front center is a carat and a half total. And then, of course, the back is going to be 124. Yes. You got it. Isn't that a great ring? All baguettes, nothing else but. Item number is 1125940. Here's what it looks like on the hand. This is our 18 karat solid white gold piece here. That's what it looks like on. This would be beautiful anywhere on the hand too, in the larger finger sizes here. That's going to be a 111 diamond weight, but all baguettes. Every one of them tapered to match up so they can really create that 4 curved row design that sits side by side like they do. And that'll be $15.29. Okay, last call. Questions? Anybody with a question? We're all good? Yeah. We had 2. We had an oval in the rhombus shape. Uh-huh. Are you talking about the very beginning of the show? Yes. I never hear about, if you're talking about the one that came with a chain, we had quantity available. Nope, I'm not talking about the Panther one either. I'm talking about the little tiny one. The little tiny one with the chain, we started with 4. I only heard 1 sold. So that means we have 3 left. If you're talking about the one we started with in the beginning of the show, we only have 1. That was an oval with the rhombus. How many? The sapphires? So never mind, guys. The $3.99 ones are sold out. I only heard about 1, but that just goes to show you I don't hear about anything. So I don't know, but we did. Hey, Joanne, we have another one, though, to look at. Here's what I will do. Let me recap something we had earlier that I think is still available, but someone's going to probably correct me. Who needs a sapphire pendant? We've had several. So let me show you. Apparently, the little one is sold out. Here's one that I had earlier, though, too. That's a bigger size, yes. No chain, but this one's here, so that's what I thought maybe you were talking about at first, but let me know if anyone's sold it and just didn't tell me. But that's going to be our royal blue sapphire. It's in platinum. That's a 58 pointer with 38 points in diamonds, and that one's only $888. So it actually would be $799 and change. So the other one, I have just found out that all 4 sold out of our little chain and pendant combo. So that means that just this pendant and the blue sapphire in the Panther piece are left. So, so that one's here. That was $888, by the way. So it's $3747. It was up here just a few minutes into the show tonight. So that's a good option there. Yeah. You've got the other one, the baguette one. You got it. So the baguette one is gone. That was $5940, Jason. And then the one in the front is also a carat and a half in diamonds. That's in platinum. It looks like this. It's $7162. I will tell you there's a lot of heavy platinum weight to that band. And that's going to have princess cuts, baguettes, and rounds. And it's a carat and a half overall, and that's in platinum. So that one's also $16.99. And again, we combined all the diamonds together, got you carat and a half. Yes, Tim? The opal ring? Okay. And Jason, that's for you. That's our carat and a half in diamonds. And that one's here as well. And there's what we have left. carat and a half. This also is going to be 124. And here is the pave in the rounds. That would be a good one to melt down because there's a whole lot of gold in that one. And that one's going to be the 14 karat with a carat and a half as well. In the round brilliance, it's almost time for top of the hour. We have one short hour left. And did anyone need to see the sapphire details again? We're all good? All right, so the necklace sold out. I'm sorry, I just didn't hear about it. It happens. No matter how many times I ask, it's still, I cannot hear about it. So anyway, let me know. It's best to check with your operators. They'll know what's here and what's not. But that's what we do have left in our diamond opportunities here of designer designs. That's what we've got at $1,699. They're really less than that. They're actually $1,529. I'm just going to show you my museum piece here real quick before we get to our top of the hour Tanzanite deal. I may just break every single rule here. If everyone else is, I should be able to too. So I'm going to do that. We're going to do that at the top of the hour. In a couple of moments, we're going to bring out a Tanzanite in a big size, and we're going to go wild. And we're going to break some rules. And we've been breaking a lot of pricing rules. I'm going to break some other rules. But I want to show you, this is my favorite zircon. I told you that when you go through the inventory every day like I do, and, you know, we've got a few hours every day to hang out and chill and just show you some great jewelry, I want to pick out some pieces that maybe you don't think about requesting, but you want to ask about, to get yourself something just totally unique and different. And museum level doesn't even begin to describe it. It's a big pink, orange, red, golden zircon. It's multiple colors together in a very large size of a museum level stone, and it's going to be item number 1122471. And it does have this really impressive size. It's a 16 karat, 49 or 45 stone, and then it's got 66 points in princess cut diamonds. Now, the interesting thing is the Tanzanite I have coming up is actually going to be in the same mounting. So you've got big princess cuts. There are 6 of them. It means they're 11 points apiece. And then you've got these gorgeous colors blended. We see pink zircons, but that's not really the color you're getting. It's a definite pinky, golden, orange mix of color. And Jason, are you just taking the one ring or did you take 2? Okay, so we have the one baguette, all baguette ring on. The rest are available. If you'd like to pick any of those up from that designer diamond wheel, here's our zircon museum level, 1645 white gold only, 66 points in diamonds, and we've got one. And so we'll make it a blowout price. And then we're going to get to the Tanzanite in the same mounting, a museum reserve, and get ready for our top of the hour. And then we'll take requests for our last hour. FYI, most of our shoppers, most of our viewers on these Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Friday nights, as much as I would love to have you with us from 5 o'clock on, most of our viewers don't tune in until 7 o'clock Pacific time, which is in 1 minute. So you're going to get a lot more competition for the last 60 minutes of the show than you've had for the first 2 hours. Yes? Question? Hi, Kathy and Rob. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Rob. Do they need anything? Are they looking for anything in particular? They're just calling to say, what's up, Lolo? What's up? For Paraibas? Oh, price range, size range. Did they see the one we had earlier? We had a $12.99 Paraiba earlier, by the way. So we did. I'll recap it because that was a really affordable one. But here we go with the pinky orange golden zircon. And that one's going to be, oh, let's take it all the way on down, $3,777. And then, of course, one of our bigger discounts there, almost $400 extra off. That price tag for you, it'll be $33.99. Then the Tanzanite's coming up. And we still have Aqua for our last hour. Tim, go ahead. She didn't see it? Oh, shoot. Did she miss it? Okay. I thought she was on the phone lines back there. Okay. This one. Here you go, Gail. 1124832. This is the 51-point yellow diamond we showed a few minutes ago. 9 points in the side yellows, 17 points in the white diamonds. Is that the one that Gail was asking for there, Tim? Oh, perfect. Did she hear it's $14.99 plus $150 off? So it'll be $13.49 at checkout. And I'll try it on again for her because it sounds like she just missed seeing it. So let's show it one more time on the hand here. And that is the great thing about making a request. Tell us what you'd like to see. It's on the hand real quick. I know it's the top of the hour, so I'll be giving you a great introduction to a big Tanzanite coming up, coming out to play for a great value for anybody who's looking for a Blue Wing Block D before they're gone. Yes? You got it. It's a wider band, Gail, but it does have some cutouts. So let me show you the inside. This is where, so you see there's actual cutouts that are intentional. So that's the negative space. Then if you look at the inside, it's going to narrow a bit in the back just for your comfort, but it's still got that gold that's going to sit where the surface meets the hand. So it's comfortable. Think of the gold just coming straight on through to act as your under gallery, while it's still able to give you some cutout details, which makes the design really beautiful and special. That's very intentional to do the cutout work. It's very detailed. It's very high-end to do all that cutout work, and you definitely see it achieved beautifully there. I love the way the yellow diamonds on the sides immediately come up next to that oval as well. So that's going to be $14.99. It was just here earlier. We only have one. It does stay as is. We're going to size it for you, and then we'll talk Tanzanite for our top of the hour. Yes? Measure it? Sure. Like width-wise? Okay, let's try it on the hand to do so. Then it's easier to pop that ruler in for a look here. That's what it looks like here, and that's the width. So I know it's a little bit, again, it's got that scalloped edge. So if you go from the widest point, it's going to be a 1/2 inch, Gail. 1/2 inch. And then it's going to stop. The little bit of details and design, do you see how that stops right where the side fingers meet and goes to mirror finish gold? That's part of why it's so beautifully comfortable. But even all that texture still feels soft to the touch. So that's a really good ring for $13.49. So a 1/2 inch at the widest point if you look at those little scalloped edges there. Any other questions for me, Tim, before we move to our Tanzanite deal? Okay, that's what Gail's considering. It's still here at the moment. Take a look at that one, and then we will get to our big top of the hour. It's our last hour of our Thursday. Just one more evening show left of the week. That's Friday night. Back with you in the mornings, on the weekends. Take a look at this. This is, well, it's just needing a discount. There are some pieces that might stay for an airing because of their design, their style. Something about it is unique. That's why sometimes a piece will stick around. By the way, welcome to the show. Glad you're with us. We have about 57 minutes left in our Thursday night together. We are live from Los Angeles, which is why I would encourage you to give us any requests you might have. If there's something you're looking to see, a request, call me. Maybe there's something earlier. We have quite a bit of jewelry here available from our first couple of hours tonight. We've only got one short hour left, actually less. So again, not a lot of time, but we're going to bring out anything you need to see, anything you want to request. If there is anything that you need a value on, this is the time to make that known to us. Sell it or melt it means literally that. If it doesn't sell, it gets melted down so that we can reuse that gold to try and combat the ever elevating gold prices that are happening worldwide. So again, new jewelry on the way. We just would rather have gold prices from a few years ago than today's gold prices, which is only going to help save you more money as we move forward because you are here for value, right? So let's take a look at our Tanzanite. Some pieces are here because they're just odd or out there or different. Some pieces are here because maybe it just needed a discount or a value. This is really a classic. I don't think you could say that this is here because it's not top quality Tanzanite. You look at it, one glance will tell you that is an enormously pretty, really very, very special Tanzanite. It's museum reserve. We've known it since day one. This was one of those, put it aside, make sure it's part of the museum collection, ready to go on loan to museums when all is said and done. Well, 6728 is your item number. It is our 952 Blue Wing Block D, yes, out of the museum reserve. And it has very large diamonds on the sides. Those would be princess cuts, 11 points each, by the way, and all set in their own semi-bezels to give you that edge-to-edge gold design and have this beautiful Tanzanite. Sometimes it's just a stone that just needed a price reduction. I think that's the classic case here. It was $14,999 on the air. Now, we sell a lot of beautiful jewelry. Very few of the pieces actually go out for $15,000, as much as they should be or are worth it, or that would be a sales tax price in a retail store on a piece like this, no doubt about it. Can you imagine? That'd be nothing, $150,000. I'm going backwards math here. If the tax is 15, that means that in LA County, the piece would cost $150,000. That would be a $150,000 piece in LA County, no doubt about it. If you saw a Tanzanite, which keep in mind, the designers and the retailers of the world do not have Blue Wing Block D like we do. We are the exclusive home to Blue Wing Block D and the subsequent museum reserves that you're seeing now. When the museum reserves are gone, we are done. They are gone forever. They are done for good. And we have no more Blue Wing Block Ds after that. So that's why you want to take advantage of these stones while they're here. This is our 952. Welcome on into Thursday night. We've got a few short minutes left. We are showing the red flashes galore. And I figured what we'd do is break some rules. I am supposed to give you the lowest price possible and then give you 10% off. This time around, I'm thinking we actually switch it up here. I'm looking at my lowest price possible, which on any ordinary night would get it out the door in a matter of seconds. What I'm thinking we have to do is something more extreme, something different. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm looking at $79.99, should be out the door. 10% off, $800 discount, great. Get you about half. Well, this is what I'm going to do instead. We're going to go lower, and I'm going to do the only auction of this event. It's not an event that's ever supposed to have an auction. I just have that feeling tonight that maybe $79.99, even after you take $800 off that price, might still not be quite good enough for all of us on a Thursday night. So what I'm going to do is take the $79.99 it should be, we're going to drop it to an auction open, and then guess what? You still get to take your 10% off. When you win the auction, wherever it goes, whatever your top bid is, whatever you win it at, you will still take an additional 10% off the auction winning bid. How does that sound? And there is obviously, I started this event on Saturday. There was 3 hours Saturday, 3 hours Sunday, 3 hours last night. We're off on Monday and Tuesday now. So it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night, Saturday, Sunday mornings. That's all we're here. 5 shows a week. It's our original format. We'd been 5 shows a week. Well, we started with like 2 and 3, and then it built and built and built to 5. We were at 5 for years and years and years. So we have 5 shows a week. We are on, basically, this is day 4 of this sale. We're now almost finished with day 4. And I'm going to do our first auction of its kind during this event, when obviously that is not supposed to be happening, because we don't need to go any lower than the lowest price of $79.99. But I'm feeling like maybe it'll help us get this one a home, and it's too good to stay here. And to be honest, it's too good to melt down too. It really needs to go to one of your homes. So here's what we'll offer. Is the most incredible per carat value on a museum reserve. We'll make it really easy. It's not going to be $7,000 to start. There's already $1,000 off. We just now reduced the opening bid to less than it would have been had you just taken your 10% off our lowest. So this is sounding like a good plan. But it's also a risky plan because, well, we're already under cost. So now we're banking on going even lower and lower and lower just to get it out the door. It's not going to be 7 or 65. And you see it's a 9.5 carat. And when it gets close to 10 carats, I'm going to try it on here and get ready to polish it up a little bit. But look at that. In white gold only, that's how it stays. It's got to stay in the white gold. I have hardly had any Tanzanites in this event. Well, that's because we hardly have any left. We're not holding back. We're not keeping them to ourselves. It's just that we hardly have any left available. So this is the time to capitalize. And when you're getting a value like this and 10% off, why not take advantage of these values? And this is museum reserve. Yes. Thank you. Our 51-point yellow diamond is spoken for. And now we've got to get this one a home, and we will. Thank you, thank you, thank you on the yellow diamond. Well done there. Oh, get ready. This is going to be a lot of fun. It's not going to be $6,000 or $55,000. How about, oh, this has not happened before. And I know it was $14,999 last time you saw it. Should have on a normal day, could have gone out the door with no discount. We are making this so much better. It's not $55,000. Let's go crazy. It's a $10 increment. By the way, not a 10% increment, a $10 increment. So that we keep those bids low, keep that discount big, keep the value high, and give you the most incredible Tanzanite you can find. And I love that it's classic. It doesn't go crazy, wild, weird out there, right? The setting is classic. It's a nice way to do a bigger stone without adding a lot of extra to it, because really the headline is the stone. It's about the stone. It's about the size of the stone. That's what makes the impression. That's what gives you the great look. That's what everyone's going to notice. But we can't leave it without diamonds. It would seem foolish to have it without any diamonds. So we gave it really big individual diamonds as to not take away from it, as to not take away from the beauty of the stone, but add something special to the sides. And you know what? Let's go $5,000 to start with a $10 increment. And yes, you will take an extra 10% off when you win the auction. And that's easy math. That would be $500 off. 5,000 to open. Let's give it 60 seconds to get it started. Even at $5,000 on a 952, that's not right. If you were to win, let's say, let's just go hypothetical here. We're verifying right now on the opening bid at $5,000. When we get that $5,000 bid, now let's say, I'm hoping we get a lot of action on this one. I hope a lot of different people are able to chime in. But if you were to take the 10% off that opening bid, that'd be $4,500. I can't help but think about the per carat that leaves that $952 at. This is Museum Reserve with very important diamonds. I just did the math. If that was to get started at $5,000, and then if you were to take an extra 10% is $500 off, that'd be $4,500 even to own it. That would be $470 a carat. $470 a carat on a 9.5 carat Museum Reserve. Wow, now that's something special. There's a reason we don't do auctions during this event. This is the first one of its kind. And I just had that feeling like maybe $8,000, as good a value as that is, that might not get the job done. So now here we are at $5,000. Are we still verifying the open there? Couple people talking about it, no open yet. Tell you what I'm going to do. This is just rule breaking 101. This is take all the rules, everything you know about value that you love and adore about value, especially in a sale event, and we're going to make it better. Call me. They bowed out? Good. Nobody. Not a one. That's where you might want to just jump right back on the phone lines. We're going to start even lower. I'm not going to leave this here. You know, the truth is, this is a really good stone. It's a really, really, I mean, it's one of the top ones we had from day one. When I was sitting in a conference room in 2018, it was December actually, right before Christmas. It was like 1 week till Christmas. And we had a lot going on and busy time of year for us. We're sitting in a conference room in 2018 looking at the stones and setting aside the best ones of the entire collection for the museums of the world. I never dreamed in a million years that in an April Thursday in 2025, I would be bringing those same hand-selected stones out during a sell it or melt it event. First of all, I never dreamed that gold would be $3,200 an ounce. Never thought that would happen, but it's happened. I never thought I would have a Museum Reserve stone ever for this price. I never thought we could get 10% off on a Museum Reserve. Oh, and by the way, it's going even lower in the open because I want to get everybody on the phone lines. I really do want to give you a chance to own it. If you're already thinking about it at 5, well, now you don't have to think any longer. You just dial. You dial and you bid because you know what? Hold on. Do we have the open at 5,000? Okay, we've got the open at 5,000. This is a sincere and serious question. And I almost made sincere and serious one word. A sincerious. This is a sincerious question. Will you still bid if I open it even less money? Even less. With a 10% discount when you win it. If I make it even less. If it goes lower than 5, why would I do such a thing if we've got 5? To get a lot of people in, to give you the opportunity of a lifetime on a Museum Reserve that is almost 10 carats. What if we go lower than even 49? I want bidders. If you're going to do one auction during this event, which obviously is not allowed, there's no auctions allowed. We're already below cost on every price we give you. And then you take the 10% and it makes it even lower. And now we're looking for 49. I'll tell you what, I'll go even lower. Let's get you on the phone lines. We may have the open already. I'm not going to do 49 or 48 or $4,700. That's the stone. That's the ring. That's the value. And now it would be absolutely silly to not be dialing because there will still be a 10% discount when you win it. And we're now starting at 47, which is less. You know what? Let's just do this. Innovative concept. Had you had the 5,000, and I think you did, and had they won it outright, they would have had a $4,500 price tag out the door. What if I start the auction at 47 or 46 or just better yet, 45? What if we just start the auction at 45? Yeah, this is where they really are probably thinking this is the nuttiest thing I've ever done. You don't do that when you've already got the open at 5,000, but let's just do the math here. You would still save 10%. That'd be $450 off of 45. So does that mean that we're spending $4,050 if we get the open? And then also let's calculate the real important thing, which is the 952 stone. The per carat price that is looking to me right now like that would be, I don't even want to say it, because I still have a couple museum reserves here, and I'm not going to be able to sell a single one of them for this per carat price. But it is also my job to make sure you are an informed shopper and an informed sales shopper, and you are getting savings beyond right now, because if we get that open and you take an extra 10% off, and that comes down to, you get the idea here. That would be a per carat price. I'm just going to throw it out there. That'd be $425 a carat for a museum reserve. Free gold, free diamonds, free labor. Someone put that together. That's all free, 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 free. So the best per carat price on a museum reserve, free diamonds, free gold, free labor, and you get it in the white gold. There's no decision to make. That's the stone you get. That's the colored gold you get. You just have to tell us the size you need. That's going to be 60 seconds. Let's see if we got the open here, shall we? Let's take a look at it. And that would be 45, $10 increments only. So again, you would save, for a $10 additional bump, you're going to save 10% when you win it. And we may have the open. We're verifying now. I'm just going to make sure that it's 100%. That would come down to $4,050 for that stone. It's just nuts. But again, it's not just the stone. It's the diamond mounting. It's the gold. It's the bigger princess cuts side by side. Again, 6 of those in total. That would be 11 points each on those princess cuts. Red flashes everywhere. I mean, it's red flashes galore. And we got 20 seconds to get that open, and we're officially verifying right now. Let me know. I just want to make sure we don't do auctions during events like this, so I want to make sure that we have it all sorted out here and do it the right way and not have to redo it in a couple of minutes, because that would be a big no-no. This is obviously already a no-no. Do we have the open? Oh, yeah, you know what? I just remembered. I have this mounting in yellow gold. If that's the deal breaker, you know what? I'll do it in yellow gold. I have the mounting ready to go. We have the mounting sitting here waiting for another stone. If you'd rather have it in yellow, I'll do it free of charge in yellow, if that's what you would prefer. If you want it in yellow, we'll do it. If that's all you wear and you are insistent upon it, let's do it in yellow. We can do that for you. We can do that. I've got the mounting sitting here ready, waiting. I would just take that stone, have our jewelers, I don't do it. You don't want me doing it. I would have our jewelers take that stone carefully and lovingly and move it on over to the yellow gold. Same stone, just move it over to the yellow gold mounting. So $4,500. Do we have the open? What a piece. That would come down to, after your discount, $425 a carat on a museum reserve that is almost 10 carats. And you know, when they hit the 10 carat threshold, that's when they usually go absolutely wild in their price tag. So to be able to have a museum reserve that is just shy of 10 carats in size, and to have it at that per carat level is unheard of. Okay, I got to know, do we have the open officially? It's confirmed, it's 100%, and it's like we're rolling because it's going to sell, and I don't think there's going to be a lot of competition here. Jess, are you on this one? What about Joanne over here? She's out? You've got it. All right, so we've got the open. We've got the open. I had to sort out what's happening because at this time of night, we're going to get requests in here at the same time. It's going to be requests, it's going to be bids, it's going to be everything. And you know what? People asking about pieces from earlier as well. We have the open at 45. I'm going to give it a last call. And yes, you can. I've got the mounting ready to go in the yellow gold. So if that's the deal breaker, if you'd rather have that stone, the same exact stone put in the yellow gold with the same 66 points in diamonds in princess cuts, say the word, we'll do it. I'm going to give it 2 minutes. We have to give it 2 minutes. Final call. We're about to see the biggest and best value I've seen on a museum reserve, because that per carat right now, after the discount, because you get $450 off, so you'd be spending $4,050. That comes down to $425 a carat on a museum reserve that's almost 10 carats in size. All right, 2 minutes and we go. Let's get it done. 2 minutes. We've got the open. It will sell. It sure will. It sure will. We've got a final 2 minutes, and let me try it on again for you, because actually that's going to be the better way to really see the color, and the saturation is to see it like it is here. See it on the hand, watch it from afar, not even my size, and that doesn't matter because we're going to size it for you, whatever you need. We've got 1 minute and 35 left to get this out the door, and yes, you're still going to get, this is why this is not allowed and shouldn't happen. Auctions shouldn't be even happening. That is a definite rule breaker situation there. But we've got the 10% off. So if you win it at 45, and we do have the open, a reminder to everybody who's thinking about it with 80 seconds left, the 80-second clock is up because you need to be in before that clock hits 0 if you're thinking about bidding. You have to be in. That's how we make it a level playing field across the country and beyond. So here we are at 45, looking for 45, 10 or more. 1 minute left. 1 minute, it's approaching. This is last call. Look at the reds. And this is a more, I'm going to leave it here for a minute because that is a more true representative. Still not quite as dark as it's going to be in person. These do really wow. One and all. When you get it at home, it looks even better and brighter. You see more of the neons and more of the reds. And that is the way to go. We are in last call here. Last call. Last chance. Who's it going to be? 35 seconds, we have 45, it'll be less than that. You'll take 10% off. What a piece. And if you're new with us, newer to the show, newer to Blue Wings, newer to Museum Reserves, newer to Tanzanite in the way, really again, the most fine, beautiful way to get it, do not make the mistake of missing out on Museum Reserves because once our Blue Wings are gone, they are gone. Do we have 45-10, yes or no? Anybody on this one? And you're still out? Okay. She's out. She was never in the first place. Just got to make sure. Nobody else on this one? Anyone going 45-10 or more? Are you guys on? I know we have new operators being trained, so it's also difficult to see. Are you guys on this one at all? No? All right, that's sold. Congratulations, that's gone. Thank you so much. That's out of here. And then we're going to get to our Roman numeral earrings. Oh, wait, we have a request. So hold, please. We'll do it right now. I've got an Aqua coming up here. Look at that Aqua. Wow, got to do something special there. And then Marianne, thank you so much. Hey, Marianne, we've got, this has been up, I think, 3 times now in this event. So we've been getting some requests for this bangle, and I definitely know why, because it's one of the icons and one of the best we've ever brought. We've shown it a couple of times. We've held off a lot of you, and I'm sorry, everything's got this little kind of, I think it's the black velvet that it's stored in. Either way, it's, again, the pieces are not scratched. They have a little bit of like, again, they must be picking up some static electricity or something. Here is going to be, maybe it's the weather, I don't know. Got the 95-degree weird weather, I don't know. Could be. This is our bangle. This is our 18-karat bangle. It's 1122919. Very impressive and a superstar in design, but it's made just like the big designer does, except they get tens of thousands for theirs. Marianne, thank you for the request. We actually have, well, this is interesting. I have a white gold. I didn't have a white gold earlier in the event. So they must have found a white gold in a vault. Or maybe it was just made and just got finished. That's probably more like it. So we have 1 white gold available. I have the rest in yellow gold. Now I only have 4 in yellow gold, and it's our 50-point diamond designer bangle. It is fascinating to look at because you're probably wondering, where is the closure? Where's the hinge? Where's the in and out of the bracelet? Well, this is 18-karat gold. Here's how it looks from a distance. It is average size. So the only size I have is for the average size, which is going to be good because it works for most people. 6.5 to 7.5 inch. If that's the bracelet size you wear, that's what you're going to order is the average. That's what we have here in white and yellow. Yes. Is she? Marianne's brand new with us? And where is she calling from? Is she? Well, Marianne, welcome. So are you telling me she just called in, got registered, and asked for the nail bangle? Whoa, really? Is that right? Well, she might be a new register, but she's been watching for 3 years. And it took me 3 years to get her to register? Wow. Okay. Well, Marianne, I might need to work on that. I'm glad to have you, Marianne. I say that in jest. I'm kidding. That's wonderful. Well, you know what? Back when I started in the business, they used to say you needed to see something 7 times before you ever bought something. That used to be how it worked. Now, that wasn't necessarily the metric for jewelry. Jewelry's a little different around here because we usually have a little more limited quantity. We rarely see something 7 times. However, in this bangle, maybe you had a chance to do some of the research, or you've looked at that big website. I don't like to name names. I think we all know the big designers. They're really, the big designers are well known. The gals of the world that are photographed every single day, and you know them by a first name only, they're wearing it. Whether it's someone you see who's really well known on television or a public figure, I'm really hard pressed to find a gal who is not wearing a bangle like this these days. Yet Getting it in fine jewelry, like from the big designer, is very costly to do, which is why it becomes a bit of a status thing. I want to show you how this works on. I'm just going to move my sleeve up a little bit. The twisting action I'm doing is how you put it on. So instead of hinging it or moving it far apart like this or opening it up on the side with a hinge, you're going to literally flex it. There's an ingenious way, and it's a very complicated process, but it's called memory wire. It's jewelry grade memory wire, so it's not like the fishing line you're using when you're out in the weekend, you know, doing some fishing off the pier. This is a jewelry grade memory wire that is designed to be moved and always come back to its original position, no matter how many times you twist it or turn it or put it on or take it off. So that's why it's jewelry grade. This is what it looks like on the hand and on the wrist. Again, these are average sizes that we have available in the white or yellow, but it actually is one of the most intuitive and easy bracelets to put on and take off. So a lot of us ladies, I'm one of them, I don't wear a lot of bracelets. I just struggle to put them on, and I'm usually just rushing out the door. So I'm lucky if I get my signet ring on, my earrings on, and things like that. I love a bangle that you just literally twist. Do you see this? It's that easy. You twist it on, you twist it off. It could not be easier. It's how the big famous designer does it as well in this size. Obviously, they make a bigger version that actually has a hinge. I'm actually not a big fan of it because I've worn it, I've tried it on. It's very, very, very heavy and uncomfortable. This is just easy, and it's everyday wearable and stackable. We've got yellow and white gold available. If you were disappointed in earlier presentations that we didn't have the white, I just got the memo. We just had the white. It was actually in the works. It was a custom design piece. It was actually just got completed. So it just got here in the white gold. So that's the good news, because we didn't have white gold over the weekend when this first came out to play. So we have the yellow and the white available, just one in the white though. And this is also great for stacking, so you may want to get a different color if you already have it. It layers beautifully. And thank you so much for everybody who's asking for it. Let's make it only $19.99 for the 18 karat solid gold with a ½ carat in diamond. That would be at the tip of the nail and also around the nail head itself. And that's going to be in $19.99, but of course with your 10% off it comes down another $200 and it'll be $1,799. So beautiful way to go. Let's all thank Marianne for her request. Was that Marianne you were talking to over there, Jason, or somebody else? Okay, so we've still got available white or yellow gold. Again, even if you saw it earlier in this event, we did not have the white gold available then. We do apparently now. So that's a great, great thing. And again, big 18 karat gold, lots of gold content when you're talking about a bangle as opposed to just say a smaller ring or an earring, a pendant, or so on and so forth. So to be able to get that for $17.99, get that beautiful designer look, and it's made the designer way. Same types of diamonds, same incredible gold weight, same kind of mechanism inside, the same type of way you're going to put it on and take it off. And we'll give it 60 seconds because we only have 30 minutes left in our show on this Thursday, and that's it. If you have any other requests that we can bring out for you, please let me know. We do have some Roman numeral hoop earrings. We have a Tanzanite that is smaller. We sure do. We've got a Tanzanite that's a little bit smaller for you to the tune of a carat 31 as well. And that's that on the bangle. Probably last call. I know they want to start melting those down, but we have a lot of requests for those. And that's too designer to be without. If you really do enjoy, just again, I've called it the Nailed It collection. We obviously have a lot of gals that have loved it for the meaning, not just the status look it gives, but also what it can mean. It can be a reminder of strength. We've all heard the phrase tough as nails, right? That's what they're talking about, that more utilitarian design, tough as nails. Really, again, something that you might want to think about. A beautiful look to give as a gift. I know Mother's Day is coming up. That will not be long before it's Mother's Day. And think about how beautiful that would be to give to, I think moms are tough. Moms are tough, right? I think that inherently just to be able to raise a child and to be able to, again, do the miraculous thing that us ladies do. I mean, that's really something that I think would be perfect for mom through trials and tribulations, to thank mom for all the, you know, the tough things that moms have to do. What color would you like? You've got a yellow. Thank you so much. Very good. Average size, so it's going to fit most. And we've got one of our yellow golds gone. White gold, remember there is one white gold available. And that's it. Now we have somebody on the other side of the country that's taking an order as well. Okay, so we've got 2 yellow golds gone And that means we only have now 2 left in the yellow, 1 left in the white. And again, the white gold has not been here previously in this event at that price tag. So I would really encourage you to think about the white gold, especially if you are looking to add to the collection, get a different color. Most people do start with the yellow gold. We saw that when it debuted. It has continued to be the more popular of the gold colors. We would encourage you to think about getting it before it's gone and before it's a different price tag, because you're getting it at an awfully good discount today at $17.99 at checkout. There's a large diamond bracelet. I do have a quick wheel to show you as well. Got 3 incredible dynamic pieces here that are fabulous. We got a blue sapphire, a ruby, and also a cat's eye, all coming up that are on the very affordable side. We still have rhodochrosite drop earrings as well, and a few others like the aquamarine that we flashed. We'll see that after a while. Let's get to it though. Our wheel of 3, here comes the blue sapphire ring first to start. Then we have a gorgeous ruby here, and then we also have a cat's eye. And wait till you see the carat weights, the details, the diamonds. How about those baguettes around the sapphire? Same here, baguettes and rounds together. With the cat's eye, it's going to be all rounds in a traditional halo style with that beautiful bright neon. It's like a real pretty, almost like a kiwi green. It's got a little bit of that, like a bright color. I love that it's not too yellow. It's not too brown. It's just a lot of cat's eyes. They all have a very specific color that are each individual to each other. So I love that you're getting that bright green. Now, all 3 are going to be the same price. Keep calling on the nail bangle. We'd love for you to get one of those at that discount before it is back up in a different price range and stratosphere than it's ever been. Now we have the 3 rings that are all going to be on discount. That is a ruby on the right, a blue sapphire round in the middle. Yes. Huh? Oh, yes. I think so. I think we're good. I think so, because I think we had, right? Okay, yeah. I think so. But yeah, we started, okay. And yellow gold's fine too. Okay, so again, we're just doing some last minute checks on quantities on things here. Let's do, because I know we've got a lot of people that are picking up pieces from earlier in the show as well. So all 3 of these are platinum. I'm gonna walk you through some carat weights here. This is the carat 55 cat's eye. That's going to be the cat's eye chrysoberyl, and the diamond weight is 67 points. And then we go to the blue sapphire, and that's going to be a beautiful round 50-point half carat with baguettes and rounds around it. That's 45 points in diamonds there. And then the ruby is a 57-point Burma, baguettes and rounds around that one, 34 points in diamonds, all set in platinum. They do stay in the platinum, and we're going to make them very affordable right now. How about taking the $29.99 pieces all the way on down to just $9.99, and then you get another $100 off that with your 10% extra discount. And then we've got an affordable Tanzanite still to show you. We have a really cool Sierra Santa Maria aquamarine as well. It's a big one. It's a big 2.5 carat, looks even larger, I would say. So a lot to get to here in the last now 25 minutes of our Thursday. We're back tomorrow night to do it again, 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock Pacific time. That is 8 to 11 o'clock Eastern time. So we will be back with you tomorrow for our big Club TVON, and hopefully some more to melt. Yeah, I'd like to sell it or melt it. But again, we've been selling most everything through, so it doesn't leave much left to melt. So we're going to see if we can get you some other great values tomorrow night. Of course, the weekend shows are in the morning, daytime hours, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific time. And take any one of those you like. So let me walk you through the carat weights again. The cat's eye chrysoberyl is the 155 cat's eye round. Very unique to see the round stone with the diamonds around it. We'll try that on. That should go. Remember, they're all in platinum. Very high end. I'm just going to go ahead and put all 3 on at the same time so you can see how they look and how they compare. There's our sapphire. Here's our ruby. That's what all 3 look like on the hand for a little size perspective. Wow, that cat's eye is good looking, isn't it? Not all cat's eyes are received the same. You know, some are really, again, when they start to get yellowy and brown, I think that they look less like cat eyes. I think they really do. And I'm not a cat expert. I'm more of a dog person. But cat's eyes I've seen a number of. I've seen a lot of actual cat's eye gemstones over the years. And that is a very, very beautiful bright green. So again, very, very distinctive. And you can see those parallel gorgeous parallel phenomena. That cat's eye is really distinctive, and then the big diamonds around it. There's our sapphire. Sapphire's been very popular tonight in other styles, pendants, and different necklaces and the sort. That's the ring that would go, if you were able to pick up any of the blue sapphires we had earlier tonight, that would be a gorgeous ring to pair up and pair back. And then that's our ruby, a bright, clean Burma ruby with diamonds around it. So last call, any one of those three, let me know which one you like and we'll help you out there. They'll be $8.99 and we'll give it 60 final seconds there. There's our ruby, and then here comes the blue sapphire. Kind of like a split band style, really. And any questions? Nail bangles are still here in white or yellow. It was just 2 left in the yellow on the bangle and 1 left in the white on the bangle. That's all we have. Okay, so last call, $8.99. Those 3 rings, looks like we got some platinum to melt down. Doesn't really help us. We need gold, not platinum. Platinum's, it's a little cheaper than gold, yeah. I did, but we can show it again. I got it right here. Sure, the pave one with all the pave. It was a marquise shape, yes. I have it right here. Let's try it on. Item number is 1124422. Take a look at that. That is, see, that's a big ring there. And Tim, that's for your collar. That's going to be 1.5 carats in diamonds. We had it as a part of a wheel deal earlier where it was $16.99 per ring. And that's before your 10% off. And yet this is the one that's all pave round brilliance, done in this marquise shape overall. Wider band to it as well. Beautifully smooth, sits pretty low profile on the hand, so even though it's large, and I mean the length, it's not going to sit up too high. I do want to show you the length it's going to give you as well. So let's get you the overall length, because that's going to be helpful on a ring this size, I think. 1 inch top to bottom, all the way from the very outside point to the other is 1 inch exactly. And then it's got all that gold. That's a lot of 14 karat gold. The pave, now 14 karat gold, we opted for that. It's a little stronger. So really important when you're doing pave and a lot of, you know, really detailed work like that where you're paving diamonds, you want to have the strongest gold possible, and 14K is the way to go. We would say 10 karat, 10 karat's even stronger because it's got more mix of metals, but that's not something we operate. We don't use 10 karat gold here ever. So that's that marquise. And by the way, it's finished beautifully on the inside, Tim. So I'll show you the inside there. So that one's got finishing. I know it's got a little tag residue in the back, so ignore that, but look at that beautiful finishing all the way through the inside. So that's the all white diamond pave ring. Yes, no, Jess, on that one? Okay. Okay. Cool, cool. Who was that? It's a really good piece. Okay. Oh, another new shopper. I love it. Welcome in, everybody who's new. Welcome. All right, take a look at the Aqua. So, yes. Thank you. Carat and 50 marquise ring is gone. The marquise shape with the round brilliance gone. And by the way, Axel, who was shopping the nail bangle with you? Who was that? Janice. Hi, Janice. Thank you so much. All right. And welcome into all of our new shoppers. Keep calling on any of that last assortment. The ruby, the cat's eye, and the sapphire, they're still here. Now we talk Aqua, 1128240. It's been a minute. I have not had many of the Sierra Santa Marias in this event. So it's nice to see one here tonight. And we've got our big 248 stone with the 118 in the diamonds. They are looking good, aren't they? They're big diamonds too. And this is a very, very important piece, and we have one, so let's get this one out the door. Stays in the white gold only. Good news is that's how you want your aquamarines typically. 248 is the exact size of that stone in the middle. Our 248 Aqua, the beautiful diamond weight around it, which is 1.18 carat of all that white pristine diamond weight. I'm going to come in a little closer so we can get to know this Aqua a little better, see the true blue colors you have all the way through, and that's going to be a big value. Let's send it on out. This was $59.99. That was some time ago. Since, yeah, everything's been going up, well, we're going to do the exact opposite. I hope you guys don't mind. if anybody's mad at the fact that everything in the world's going up and we're doing the exact opposite, please don't be, because we really should be bringing everything up, 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 just like everyone's kind of forced to do right now. And we're doing the exact opposite. We find a way, no matter what, to bring you the values that you're here for anyways. It's why we have so many new shoppers right now. Probably you've been watching for the years going, I've watched nothing but values, and now in this day and age, they're getting even better. It's exactly what's happening, and we are thrilled to deliver. So again, this is what I'll do, and $59.99 will not be your price tag on this one. We're going to go significantly lower, make it a lot easier right now, and send it out for only $2,999. Actually, we have 20 minutes left, not even. We have 19 minutes remaining in the show. Let's go even lower than that. It will not be 29. And by the way, we have our lines are packed right now. I hear everybody on the lines talking about pieces from earlier tonight in the 2 hours and 40 minutes we have already completed tonight. There's a lot of questions about pieces we've had already in this show. A lot of late arrivals to our weeknight shows. I get that. We start really early now. We start at 5 Pacific. It's early. So again, if you just tuned in and there's something you caught up with or checked on, or maybe you recorded it, that's what everyone does, records it, you want to get these pieces in. Waiting until the following day is not going to work during an event like this, because the pieces will not be here. So make sure you just call quickly, and instead of 29 or 28, we've already broken all the rules of the event, and only to make for better values for you. So let's keep that going for the next 18 minutes we have together tonight, and make it even better than 28 or 27 or 26 or 25.99. And this is, yes, still prior to an extra 10% off. And let's make this easy right now. How about we blow it out for $2,499? And that's it on the Big Aqua. Then I think we need to do some recaps, because I have a few pieces that cannot stay here with us, that's for sure. And as much as we need to melt down some of the gold, I got to tell you, I'd rather get these gorgeous pieces out to you. If they were just so-so, okay, we can melt them. But these are gorgeous. They're too good to stay here. So we're going to recap some items that we had earlier that maybe you missed. We also had, we did have Iolite. We had a beautiful Paraiba I'm going to show you again because it was so affordable. Still have a Tanzanite that's on the affordable side to show you. Actually, the most affordable Tanzanite I have. I will share that with you in a classic 3-stone design. Let me try on the Aqua. It'll be $22.49 at checkout. There's our big Aqua. Does that look bigger than 2.5 carats to anyone else, or is it just me? That looks far larger. I would say, I would have guessed 4.5. I would have guessed a 4.5 carat all day. That's a big mounting. It usually holds a 4.5 to 5 carat. What's going on? That is a bigger look than 248, that is for sure. But that's for one caller, $22.49. Who's going to take the big Sierra Santa Maria Aqua? They're only $60,000 and $70,000 a carat when you find them anywhere else in the world. It's mined out. One source in Brazil ever produced that color saturation of Sierra Santa Maria Aqua. And that is just a super, super, super divine color. Best you can get. We have every line locked up. We are busy. And we are waiting to hear if you have any final requests or anything we can bring out again and recap for you from earlier. It's always the best thing to do. If you're on the fence on something, see it again. Let's show it to you again. Let's answer any questions you have. Show it to you on the hand one more time. That's important. So here we go. Let's keep moving. We got a lot to recap. I've got the Paraiba. This one is just a statement designer piece. No question. Doesn't look like what you already have. I can guarantee you that. This ring is gorgeous, isn't it? The color of that Paraiba is exactly what you want Paraiba to be. It's item number 112-6455. Keep calling on the Aqua. The Aqua's still here. Now we're taking a look at this gorgeous Aqua, kind of an aqua blue-green, right? It's kind of its own aqua color. I think when we think of Aqua, we think of turquoise. We think of Aqua. Beautiful, kind of like, you know, that big design house that has the little blue boxes. Well, they're not really blue. They're more of a signature kind of blue-green color. That's what you see here. And it's 31 points in the Paraiba. It's going to be 30 points in diamonds as well. You've got the pear shape that's set actually with a hexagonal type halo. Yes. Did you have a question? Or, okay. I think so. So a lot of people aren't telling me what's selling since I put them up on the air. I started with, and I sold one that I know of. So I just don't know. You'll have to check with the computer. You guys have a computer, I don't. It's the most backwards thing ever, but I don't have one up here. I know that only one sold of my 2, so you'll have to check from there. All right, coming up is our 31-point Paraiba. Sometimes, yeah, we've seen it a number of times. The pieces are selling, and I'm not aware of it. So I don't know the current quantity. But that's what hopefully our operators will figure out for you, which is why you want to call now and get in on these values. 31 points in the Paraiba, 30 points in the diamonds, 1 piece, and it's $12.99, plus an extra 10% off. So highly recommend that one. Here's what it looks like. And remember, you can still wear this on its own. Yeah, it's meant to be on its own. Or stack it up. Put it on with another ring. Can you imagine, like imagine the signet ring. Big ring, but imagine another ring right here and this extends down. Better yet, you could put it this way, have it sit like a crown on top of another ring. Why not? You could do that too. You could put something on this side and have it sit as like a crowning achievement, a beautiful ring. It's an accessory ring to another ring perhaps, if you choose to wear it like that. You can wear it anywhere on the hand. I would love to see this, honestly, with the shape and direction of it. I love the idea of a thumb ring. I mean, this is probably not going to be sized for my thumb, but again, just gives you an idea of what it looks like. Here's a thumb ring. If you're looking for a more creative way to have something that nobody else is going to have, who wears Paraiba every day? It's a rare stone. Not a lot of people have it. It's good to have styles that you can wear in innovative ways. Pinky ring, thumb ring, a ring guard, a ring stack, whatever you want it to be. The only issue is it's not coming off my thumb, number one, because it's too small, but it's also going to be sized for you so that you won't have that problem. It'll be whatever size you need, but it's also going to be white gold only. It's the only one we have, and you get another $130 off that price. So pretty big value. It's $11.69 for a Paraiba that is gorgeous. And then we have another one to recap. It's my Ammolite. So holler at me if the Ammolite sold without me knowing, but I think it's still here. So that's the Paraiba for $11.69. That's one that's got to go. And it's a bright, clean, stunning 50-50 blue and green together. Looks great. Is one of the rarest. We're going to recap the Ammolite next, which is a gorgeous round. Item number is 112-6662. Here's the Ammolite with the turquoise and the green and the red and the yellow golden color all the way throughout. Rare stone doesn't even begin to cover it. Can you imagine having a stone that's 66 million years old? That's when the Ammonites were around. Ammonite is a sea creature from the prehistoric days. It hasn't existed since. It went extinct. But they were able to get some of the fossilized shell from that creature. And in Alberta, Canada is where they were found. And this is the gem quality of that material that then has that layer of clear crystal quartz over it, just to give it, you see it there from the side, you see that more clear layer on top. That's what goes above. It kind of gives you a little protection for your 66 million year old fossilized shell. And it's going to be 86 points in diamonds we've added to it. In the yellow gold, one only in this round, and that is only $13.99 for a very large round Ammolite. That's a beautiful piece there. And that one's going to be, of course, an extra discount on top of that. So you'll end up paying just $12.59 for that one. And then we've got a little bit more to show you before we go. And like I said, 12 minutes. So any requests or anything you'd like to see again, this is a good time to ask those questions. Our blue sapphire Panther is here. My personal favorite of the whole night, besides the pieces, well, we had that Tanzanite. I loved the 952. So congrats again to whoever got the 952. But I have a yellow diamond bypass ring. This is gorgeous. Let me show it again because it was very early on tonight. Want to bring this one back out for you so you can see the yellow diamond pear shapes in the bypass. Let me know if anyone's taking the Ammolite. Look at how gorgeous that is. Let's try it on the hand here. We've got 11 minutes in the show. Anything from tonight, remember, if you're waiting, they're going to be melted down. So we don't want you to wait too long here because obviously pieces are sell it or melt it. If it doesn't sell, it gets melted down, doesn't give you an option to shop for it tomorrow night or over the weekend on our Saturday and Sunday mornings. So there it is, the Ammolite. Look at those colors. You rarely see that bright turquoisey color come from this gem. So $13.99, grab it, please. And then here we go with the, this is the crazy coolest yellow diamond bypass ring. It's so well done. It looks like that would have cost you $75,000 in a retail store on a good day. This is our platinum bypass ring. 2 huge 60-plus pointers. 60 points is getting close to 2/3 of a carat. Those are significant yellow diamonds, and it's a match. It's a pair of pairs, and they match to perfection. but you're also getting 43 points in white diamonds that basically are pave leading up to that bypass style. It is stunning, really, really stunning. And wait to see it on the hand in the platinum, and stays as is in the platinum, as every piece is staying as is in this event. Our Paraiba is verifying in the white gold, by the way, the Ammolite's verifying. So just one last look and one last chance on some of these incredible ideas that we have for you. But here it is, and so many ways to wear it, really anywhere on the hand. I'm talking all 5 fingers on your hand. It would be appropriate to wear anywhere you'd like to. Here's what it looks like on the ring finger. Those are some dazzling bright yellow diamonds. They're courtesy of the diamond cutting. Yes, they're pear shapes, but still within the pear shape, there's that extra diamond facet pattern, diamond cutting. So it gives it a lot of extra brilliance that you would not normally get from a pear shape. So if you're normally someone who likes rounds, or you like a glistening radiant cut, the pear shapes deliver that in a big way here. And it's going to be a $4,999 ring that's going for a lot less right now, but there is only just this one. And I think it'll be going home. If in any way, shape, or form it's available in 9 minutes, I think it's got a good home in the Hollywood Hills area. Because that is just, I mean, look at it. Pinky all the way to thumb. I'm not kidding. It goes anywhere on the hand. Obviously, you're going to have to tell us what size you need, but look at that. Oh, this one's just too big for the pinky. Let me just anchor it there for you. That's what it would be on the pinky. Showed it on the ring finger, yes. Okay, Aqua's verifying right now. Here's the middle finger. I'll take it all the way across the hand just to give you different ideas of how you can wear it. There's the middle. Here's the index. Sits low profile enough for that finger as well. Even a very, very, it'd be a divine thumb ring as well if you want to do it that way. But it's not going to be $49.99. Here it is as a thumb ring, just completing the look all the way across the hand. So consider how you want to wear it. But this will be under $2,000. It is $19.99. Take $200 extra off that. It'll be $1,799. One caller takes it. And a lot of people verifying on a lot of different things from earlier tonight. We are just about to wrap up our Thursday night show. It is 8 minutes remaining. That is it. So this is when you do need to call and ask about those favorites. And some of our, gosh, we had DBTYs earlier. We had the dangling diamonds by the yard. We had the really good diamond earrings, the 2 carat 05 diamond cushion cut square earrings with the omega backs. They were here. Tanzanite? Oh, Tim, who got that? That's sold. Cindy? Great taste, Cindy. Thank you. You will love it. Here's our, speaking of, I have one more Tanzanite. I sure do. Someone said, bring out the Tanzanite. Did she say there's an affordable Tanzanite? Yes, I did. And it's right here. Thank you. The yellow diamond bypass ring is gone. I think all we have left is the Ammolite and the Paraiba from the last couple moments here. And there is the Tanzanite. We're going to make this 3-stone ring affordable. It's 1128142. And again, final now 7 minutes of our Thursday night. Let me know what you'd like to have. Head it out your way. Sized and shipped for free. You'll have it in a couple of days. Oh, Tony, what's going on with this wheel? I don't know. Goodness, I can't move it. It's stuck in there. I don't know. So I got to hold it up for you. That's the 131 Tanzanite. It is going to be a 10-point diamond weight. Questions? We got 5 points on either side of the diamonds. White, yellow. I'm sorry, just white. Only white. I was hoping we had a yellow gold in this one. Nope, it's just the mounting in white gold. Well, we'll take it as it is. We've got a 2888 piece. It's the most classic style arguably out there. There's 2 really classic styles, the halo and the 3-stone. This is the 3-stone. And we have very rarely had any blue wings that were small enough to make a ring this affordable while still getting you the best quality Tanzanite in the world. That's what's happening right now. And you're going to choose what size you want. It would be a great way. Let's say you've got the big mama Tanzanite and you love it, but maybe the daughter or the granddaughter wants a good one too. And maybe she's not quite ready for the 15 karat or the 20 karat or the 10 karat. Well, here we are with a 1 carat 31. I'm thinking for the younger gals, for anybody who just has a more casual vibe. If you like a more casual, everyday wearable ring, this certainly suits that well. And you can still, hey, you can stack and layer with it as well. With the wonder rings or any stack rings you have, you can still dress it up on occasion if you want to. But the fact is that you're getting a great blue wing block D at an incredible price. It's still well over a carat 31. This would be the one you're getting here. So it's a carat 31, and it's going to be better than even 25 or 2,000, or let's just make it an all-time discount. Best price we can, under $1,000. Let's make it $999, and then a 10% discount, which will make it $899 and change. Now, every line is locked. Obviously, this is clearly the last few minutes of the show. Everybody's making those decisions, picking out what they love from 3 hours of incredible jewelry tonight. So this is where, again, sell it or melt it. Doesn't give you much leeway here on timing. Those of you that are waiting until the following day, the following morning, I have had hundreds of emails since Saturday when this event started. People upset that they missed out because they weren't with us live. You're with us live. You've got 5 minutes left to shop the deals. They're getting melted down if they remain available. This is when you have to take advantage of anything you're still thinking about from tonight. We've had 3 hours of jewelry. It's been tons and tons and tons. We've still got some heart-shaped pieces. I do have our blue sapphire Panther. We've got our Tanzanite here, which will be $8.99 and 10 cents. If you'd like to get the most affordable way in our entire inventory, because I did have a $6.99 ring. It sold the other day. Was that last night? No, I think it was Sunday. Sunday afternoon, that sold. So now this is the most affordable way to get a blue wing Black D right here, right now at $8.99. And just white gold on that one, but we'll take it to any ring size you need. Yes. Right. Oh, the 2 bypass leaves. Who got it? The mystery shopper. Love it. Well, that ring. She was a mystery to me, at least. I didn't know who it was. We couldn't get a name on that request, but I'm glad we know, and I'm glad, Linda, you got it. Thank you so much. Yes, did you have a question, Tim? Who's got a question for me? We got a lot of busy lines. We did have that leaf design ring go from earlier. Thank you, Linda. I'm putting that one, getting that out to sizing and shipping for you as well. This one, $9.99, really $8.99. Do not wait on that Tanzanite. I'm going to try it on again, and it really pairs up really well with Wonder Rings. I know a lot of you own our Wonder Rings, the white diamonds, the yellow diamonds, the pink diamonds. This would be beautiful with any of the Wonder Ring collection. So something to consider there if you are somebody who likes to have a little versatility, maybe really classic and easy and casual one day, but then on another day you want to dress it up and bring it some extra diamond weight. That is our countdown till the end of our Thursday night. Now, we're back tomorrow night to do it again. We do have an incredible Friday. We call it Club TVON, and you all are invited. And this is an exclusive club. So join us from 5 o'clock Pacific. Remember, it is a Friday night. We hope you can join us right from the start, 5 o'clock Pacific, 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern. And we take you 3 hours through the Friday night. And then there's more shopping. Friday nights are when it gets real exciting because you got the real quick turnover. It's Friday night into Saturday morning, then I see you again on Sunday morning, and that's it. We got 5 shows a week, 5 shows, 3 hours each, 15 hours of jewelry a week, and that's Wednesday through Sunday. Yes. You can get the Ammolite. I think it's still here. Yes, yellow gold on that Ammolite. So the Ammolite is gone. I think that leaves us with the Paraiba pair. The pear-shaped Paraiba flash again. The Tanzanite is here. I think we're verifying on that Tanzanite, though. Yes, we are. Here's the Paraiba one more time. Remember, the Paraiba is $12.99, but with $130 off that price. So really great value there on the Paraiba. It's tough to get any Paraiba in this world for an affordable price tag at all. It's tough to find it available for any price tag, let alone an affordable price tag like you have on that Paraiba ring in that designer style. So this is white gold only. Let me try it on again for you. If you're considering a 1 carat 33, or rather 131, this is the way to go with that classic 3-stone style. Now, those are still big diamonds on the side, 5 points each. Yes, Jason. I do. Oh my gosh, let me try to get them in real quick. Rhodochrosite earrings, take a look up close. I'll put them on the screen for you. Here are the rhodochrosite yellow gold earrings. They're done, Jason, 1124278. They're done in yellow gold only. They're 18 karat yellow gold. There are 91 points overall in 2 rounds in the rhodochrosite in this floral drop earring with diamonds. The diamond weight is 68 points. The rhodochrosites are about 45 points apiece. Here's what they look like from a distance. They are finished. I know I'm running out of time. They've got great finishing. Here's the length and post and butterfly back. They are 1 1/4 inches top to bottom almost. And they are going to be, you know what? I'll send them out right now. We'll go up close. I'll make these $29.99 if you're considering the rhodochrosite earrings. And that's for 2 fabulous rare rounds. And look how dazzling they are. So that'll be $29.99. We've got about 40 seconds remaining in the show. Don't forget to join me tomorrow. Big Friday night Club TVON. We are going to be so thrilled to have you with us. Let's continue our Sell It or Melt It event. Let's continue with jewelry you have not seen. Here's the Tanzanite one more time, $29.99 or really $26.99. Thank you again for being with me tonight. Thank you for watching and shopping. Welcome to all of our new registers as well. I'll be back with you tomorrow night at 5 o'clock Pacific. That is 8 p.m. Eastern time. So I will see you then. Keep calling if you have any questions about what you've seen tonight. I'm Lauren Blair. Enjoy the rest of your night. We'll see you tomorrow.